conversations, but they are kind of somewhat important. So
I think they're plot relevant, yeah.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
true. You might miss
if,
out. We'll have
if y'all
the
wanted to
journal.
do, if y'all wanted to do like some side stuff, and I'm sure if y'all were down with it, I'm sure Lou would probably be copacetic. So yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to
Alright,
play
peace,
it. If
everybody.
that's what everybody wants to do, then I guess we don't have to. It's
Did
up
he
to
get-
Lou.
I think we just need. We might want to talk about it, but I'm not
yeah,
out
Yeah.
necessarily. But he was like,
see when
strategically, we might be reaching a point where it could be a discussion.
Yeah,
Post in chat what y'all decide to do for me.
okay.
Word.
Mm,
Hello.
Hello.
hi.
I thought Nate wasn't playing tonight.
That's why he just dipped out.
Yeah, you just left.
Oh.
He was
Alright.
just coming to say
He
that
was
he's sick.
Yeah, popping in to tell us that he's not playing tonight.
Yeah, message
Doing
that in
fake talk.
attendance.
Yeah.
And then Mikey's gonna be late.
Oh, did he say how late?
No, so that's where I'm like, well, I don't want to get into too many details, but it might be he might be pretty late. I would think, I would imagine he's not rushing what's about to happen right now. So
That sounds a little ominous.
Yeesh.
Well, do you guys want to go with 3? Do we want to wait? What's the thought? I'm fine with whatever. I'm ready to go, or I can wait.
I'm good to go with 3.
yeah, I'm good to go with 3.
All right.
Let's do it.
Don't
We're not-
really expect much combat.
I guess
today, but
if we get into
see.
combat, we could always just be like, all right, whatever, let's hold off,
Give
so
up,
that
give
they
up.
can- Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, just surrender immediately.
I don't care if we have to cut it short, whatever, it'll give you a break. I'm fine with that.
All right.
Or
Well,
maybe it'll be the best session ever.
Yeah.
okay. So we do have Shock, who can fill in for one person.
Alright.
Oh wait, Mikey's on.
Yeah.
I just saw him come online for Discord.
It might work.
Well,
But he could just be on his phone for all I know.
it is possible. Actually, we do have Illyra as well,
Yeah.
so we could have 2 people, 2 NPCs fill in for combat.
Cool. I'm down.
Who's Alira again?
It's that
Who's-
white-haired girl you found in the sewer, the one who was kind
Yeah,
of being kidnapped.
I was thinking about
Good
that
girl.
this last week. I was like, you know what? She ran off in the middle of combat. I don't think we saw her, so she kind of.
No, but technically she is a rogue.
She came back. Oh, okay. She was just hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wanted to get out of there for the time being.
Let Beans take all the hits.
Let me make sure her sheet is right. But does anyone want to play her and Shock, or like split them up? So we have more people for combat.
Yeah, I'll take one of them if somebody wants to take the other one.
Yeah,
I'll
but
let
you can
choose.
control the other ones.
Oh, were you saying me?
Yeah, I'm just being lazy. I'm like, I don't really want to control another character.
I can do my best. I'm just getting my handle on doing one, but
Oh, these guys are pretty easy. It's basically just like an attack roll.
no.
Um,
I just literally move them around and.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Have you played a rogue before?
Like, not through Roll20 or anything, but back in the day.
Alright, so yeah, basically you just want to attack someone when an ally's next to them, and you get your sneak attack. Or you can
Okay, cool.
stay away and like hide and cover and then pop out and shoot for sneak attack as well. But yeah, let me make sure these stats are correct, because I don't think I was doing stats for her, but I didn't exactly have them ready. So let me just make sure these are right. It's proficiency bonus this level 2, right? Yeah, I think it's 2. Okay. Alright. So you're doing shock, Matt?
Sounds good.
Okay. So you should see him in the journal now. You should be able to pull him out into the party order. He should be under character info NPC allies. And Alira is being controlled by Juan? Right? No, Jimmy. That's right, Jimmy. So you should see her in there, Jimmy. You should be able to pull her out onto the party order.
That's cool.
Or just place her where you want. And I'll make some... Yeah, once you... are you able to pull her out and place her?
Where do I drag her from? Not the pull down where I get my token from, right?
No, it's the journal tab. It's like the
yeah.
book. If you go in
Right,
there
right,
into character info, NPC combat allies.
Yeah. There she is.
Oh, and of
Okay,
course.
so we'll put her right towards the back.
Okay, just give me 1 second to give her stats on her token. She does not have night vision. Okay. Does Shock have his vision set? He does. Okay. So if you click on Alira, you should see a bunch of buttons at the top of the screen. If you click on her token. Yeah.
Not getting anything right now.
I just opened my track.
So if you highlight the token, you don't see any buttons on the top of the screen?
No, I just get the red circle, the green circle, and the blue circle, and the settings, and the...
Do you get those buttons when you click on your token?
Yes.
But you don't see it for...
Okay, now, when I clicked back to her after clicking on mine, I get it now.
Oh, okay, good. Alright. Alright. So we are all set. Beans, you would be scribe for this week, if that works for you.
Yeah, for sure.
We have quartermaster of Jimmy, if you want to take it this week, Jimmy, or... well, Juan was taking it, but technically you would take it this week if you're okay with that. Or if someone else
write
wants
down
it.
everything we get.
You write down stuff the group puts in the party treasury, and like you'd write down if the group gets quests or something, you could write those in the quest section. Like just kind of group notes and stuff.
Right. Do I just do I do that anywhere in particular, or just on my own document somewhere?
Yeah. Do you have access to the group treasury, don't you?
Probably.
Alright, well, if you go to the Discord, under main chat, one of the pins, if you click on the pin messages, is the Google Doc for the unknown mercenaries, which I think should now say... Yeah, if you click on that, you should see the sheet.
Okay.
Alright?
Yes.
Alright, and you can edit it and everything. There's not too much in there right now because the group has mostly been taking stuff they find into their character sheets. But in theory, like if you guys want to, if like you want someone to carry some stuff and like kind of carry it for the party, then it would go into this document.
All right, cool. Are we when we're doing scribing, is that kept collectively somewhere, or is that just on my own ISO?
The scribe is journal tab in Discord. Like the I think it's the 5th tab down in the well, actually, let me change the name now since you're the Magic Miscreants. Because I still have you as the Unknown Mercenaries.
I took notes last time, but I just took them in a Google Doc.
Okay. So yeah, you would want to copy paste those
Right.
into the journal section, just right after where Say It Nick posted. You see that?
I'm trying to find the journal.
It's under the Magical Miscreants journal. It's like a couple down from main chat.
Oh, I think I need to.
In
Yeah,
Discord.
okay, I did. Yeah. I don't know if I'm messing up something here, but all I see under the Magical Miscreants is announcements, main chat, main voice, and then a secondary voice if I hit show all.
Is anyone else not seeing it?
Oh, no, but I think I forgot who was having trouble with it last week. They said there was like a setting somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe if you either reconnect or expand it and like unexpand it or something.
Sure, let me try reloading in a couple things here.
Do you see attendance?
No, Matt referenced that earlier as well, and I also don't see that. I just have announcements, main chat, main voice, and then there's a secondary chat that I can expand if I want to. All right, let me try if I just collapse it and re-expand it. No, still not.
Have you ever seen them?
Nope. But it hasn't come up really before.
Alright, let me check the permissions, though. Shouldn't matter. Because if you're in this group, you should have the permissions. You said you can see main chat.
Yes. And announcements.
That is... You okay, Nick?
Yeah.
Thinking about Mikey.
Oh. Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Just
Do you remember how we solved this last time, Matt? Because I kind of remember this happening with someone else, too.
I was just looking. Let me. Yeah. There was like a button at the top of the channel.
If I expand there's a drop down from the World of Gain. It has server boost, invite people, app directory, show all channels, notifications.
Show all channels.
That sounds plausible, doesn't it? Yep. Now, why would that not already be on? I would like to ask, but now I do see these things. Yes.
So wait, where did you see that?
So at the top of the left banner on the side of the screen,
Yeah.
the World of Gain. You click on the drop-down arrow next to the World of Gain. There's a.
I see.
There's a.
Oh, I see. Yeah, show all channels.
Show all channels.
Yeah, it's really weird. Mine's on by default. Oh, all right. Well, we figured it out. Great. So, yeah, that's where you post in the journal section. So you should just be able to copy paste from your notes, hopefully.
Yeah, I think that'll work. 1 second here.
Yeah, once once we get that, we can get the recap and get going.
What do you think of summer?
I kind of want to fight somebody today.
Well,
Let's go-
I
let's go for
actually had
orcs.
planned for there to be some combat,
Nice.
depending on what you guys do, of course. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
kill the
gonna
bloodhound.
do a little brief editing
Kill the
here. I didn't know where the
Whoa, whoa. Calm down there, Satan. thought we were fighting orcs first.
get thee behind me, Satan.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
Forgot to give myself health back.
I may need to oh yeah, I've got too many characters in this recap. Give me a second here.
All right.
A lot of it was just
Oh.
recapping the battle at the beginning, so
If-
I can get rid of a lot.
Well, if you want, you can just do multiple posts. Like you can just do 2 different posts if it's too much. Like split it in half and just do two entries.
That makes sense. Okay, 1 second here.
As long as like no one has posted after you, like the floor is yours. You can make like 6 different
yeah,
posts.
I think we're good here. Okay, we'll get this.
My dog is destroying that chew toy. I don't know if you guys hear that. Let me know if it's distracting. I can take it away from him.
So this is sort of a
If you want me
blow
to.
by blow of the combat, and then there's a more narrative sort of what happened afterward. Do you like? Did I read any of this or?
Yeah, as much as you feel like reading, just to kind of get everyone back into what's going on.
Alright, so, okay, to summarize, last time we began the session in combat from the last session, and there were a bunch of orcs and hobgoblins, and a lot of people were hurt, and then Shock came back to help us from the north, and a guard named Tim helped a lot.
Tim.
And Nick was child vomiting while trying to avenge us,
Oh yeah, that's
while
right.
we were all dead.
I remember the
And
vomiting.
as the boys are victorious.
I think lots of ones
We
were
all
rolled,
got-
if I remember
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
You
we
made the
got
sword
60
slippery.
gold pieces
Yeah.
and 4 chainmail and 4 bows and 4 longswords that were split amongst the group. And then Nick, Beans, and Ikiadon went north to investigate the source of the attack and found a camp with a hobgoblin who came out with a woman who was a hostage. And then we heard the sounds of a wagon leaving, and we learned that the woman was named Melody. She was taken prisoner and that she was a healer. And we decided to push on to Chaur, which I misspelled, but you know what I mean. Then Ikiadon went to the inn, and we met Ernie Hoppeltoe, the innkeeper. We went to the market to try to help, but there wasn't much going on. There's a romantic tension between Nick and Melody and Shock. Shock and Melody seem to be dating. We have breakfast and discuss taking on the bandits. Ernie mentions the other tin in the dark water. He gives us a note from the Blackwater family, which is an invitation from Galen Blackwater to meet at the manor, and warns us not to take authors from others that are similar. Shock is uncomfortable with Lord Blackwater. We learned that the Blackwaters were the people who paid for our trip, and that the item we brought was not what the Lord Blackwater wanted. That he is upset with Shock, but not with us. The next day, we decided to go to the manor, and a man named Neil, who is jacked and in a loincloth, approaches us. Neil says his boss wants to meet with us, and he leads us to a boarded-up house where we meet a woman named Sithril, who is the head of the area chapter of Bloodhand. She asked us about taking a job investigating the attacks on the town. And the first part of that is eliminating the leader of the warband for 400 gold each. But if we agree, we cannot work with anyone else in town. And tells us that we can find Neil at the Dark Water if we want to. Then we all elected Tim the guard as MVP.
Yep.
A lot of
Did we?
stuff happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
leveled
look
up-
at that. Tim got MVP last game. I have
Yeah, I
an
think
inspiration point.
I think we leveled up like 3 levels too.
I don't remember that. I think you actually lost a level, if I remember
Oh
correctly.
shit!
I got
Uh,
a magic.
you guys are very close to leveling, though. So it is the 88th of summer at 10 a.m. You had just spoken to the Blood Hand chapter of Chaur. Apparently, that's a thing, which was very odd to you because, again, Chaur is kind of a small, like, frontier town. Doesn't seem like the place where a thief guild would have much money to be made. But anyway, what do you all want to do?
It sounded like the plan was to go talk to the mayor and
Right.
donate some of these wares.
All right, that
town.
sounds correct. I think you were on your way when we ended.
Cool.
All right. So, you head over to the barracks where there were a couple of guards at the door. One of them would stop you and say, "Sorry, citizens, but we can't have anyone in the barracks right now. There could be assassins about. But if you leave your grievances, I can deliver them to Grobe."
Ooh.
He says, "Oh, wait. You all don't... You're not all from here, are you?" Now looking at the odd-looking group. Says, "Yes. I don't think I've ever seen a living statue in town before," as he stares very closely at Jimmy.
Living statue aside, sir, did you say that man's name was Grope?
Grobe. Our town guard captain is called Captain Grobe. Phineas Grobe, but don't call him Phineas. The guy kind of smiles. But who are you all? I don't think I've seen you around here before.
We came in with the caravan last night, and our big reason for coming to this barracks, we collected some equipment we think you could use more so than other people in town.
He says, "Oh yes, the magic miscreants. You're the heroes that brought the caravan. Excuse me. That brought the caravan in. It's so good to meet you. I heard you had quite the battle. There was some stories being told of hundreds of hobgoblins and orcs attacking, but you managed to fight them off. Is that true?"
It wasn't us; it was the other guards.
Yeah,
I mean,
named
as you
Tim.
can see, I'm just a little
Tim?
kid here.
Oh,
Um,
oh,
but,
that's that's odd.
It was everybody. It wasn't just us. We aren't the only heroes here.
I see. Well, in any case, I assume you helped with the defense. So, thank you for helping us get these supplies. They were sorely needed. He says, "Oh yeah, why don't you come in? Of course, you can come in and speak to the mayor. I'm sure she'd love to have a word with you." And he would invite you to come on in.
Ah,
So
Thank you.
yeah, so inside there are kind of guards walking around the barracks. A couple of what look like they might be refugees, just kind of camped out on the floor in here. The building itself definitely looks different from the other buildings you've seen in town. It's much bigger and seems much sturdier. Did we roll a history check on this yet?
We did.
Okay.
Dwarven architecture, Therian Empire.
Yeah, so it obviously is much older and much stronger than the other buildings. But you are led down a hallway to one of the back rooms. When the guard opens the door and says, "Mayor, the magic miscreants are here to speak to you." And inside you would see a young woman, probably in her late teens. It's much too young to be running a town. Who would get up and smile and say, "Yes, of course, bring them in." And she would invite you all to come in and sit down. She says, my name is Asher, Mayor Asher, or you can call me Kala," she says with a smile. "It's so good to meet you."
Great to meet you as well. Yeah, we're glad to meet you.
She
Jimmy
says,
looks at her and then at Beans and says, "I'm starting to feel old."
Yeah, as you probably should, but I don't know.
I'm hundreds of years
Do
old.
you age? I
wow,
didn't
yeah.
know of
You're
your type aging.
a warforged, aren't you?
Jimmy raises a metallic eyebrow at that and says, "You're the first person in these parts who's recognized me as more than a statue, miss."
Says, oh, well, my father told me about your kind. He did a stint in the capital, Tyvanus, and he had met people like you, though only a couple. He said your kind was very rare. I'd always wanted to meet one. They sounded so shiny and interesting, and it's good to finally meet one, she says with a smile.
Jimmy takes off his hat at this out of respect and says, "Charmed, I'm sure."
She says, yes, it's an honor. Well, I'm glad you all answered my. She did send you a note, right? I'm not getting my games mixed up.
No,
She didn't.
she did
Okay.
not send us. Anything.
So never
We
mind.
just
She says,
showed
well,
up.
it's good to meet you all. I heard what you did for the town, and since you're here, I would like to thank you. I was going to try to come meet you later anyway, but you saved me the trip. She says, if there's anything we can do to repay your kindness, just let me know.
What about a small glass of milk? I'm a bit thirsty.
Oh, yes, I'm sure we can. And she kind of looks to the guard. Do you think we could get him some milk? And the guard looks a little bit confused and says, yeah, I can see if there's a farmer or someone nearby. And he kind of walks off. She says, yeah, don't worry. We'll get you your milk, young one.
Thank you.
So yeah, what can I do for you
So
all?
you were
Besides milk.
really worried about assassins. But before we get too deep into that, I think my friends and I would all agree that we're wondering how we can best help this town, whether that be go out and help escort another caravan, or is there something else we could do to help secure and break this siege by these orcs?
So she looks a little surprised. She says, you've already done so much for us. I don't think we really have the money to hire mercenaries of your caliber. I I feel bad just asking you to help us without any kind of recompense.
I think that's okay. We are just here to help.
You truly are a generous group. Thank you. Well, if you wish to help, I've been, well, until recently, I was having my guards do kind of a patrol of some of the farmland around here to make sure all the farmers got out. If you wouldn't mind maybe picking up where they left off just to see if anyone else is out there and needs help, I would greatly appreciate it. Just be careful because there are still roving bands of the well, whatever, I guess the bandits who are attacking us. We don't know much about them.
Um, yes, they fear Jimmy's fisticuffs as well as Nick's powers quite a bit. I'm not too worried about that.
This actually, you fought them, didn't you? Do you know anything about who they are, or do you have any idea of what their aim is in attacking the town and doing the siege?
No
You know,
idea yet. We
it
haven't
seems
been
quite
able to.
interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we haven't really been able to talk to much of them yet. They refused to stand down, and we were close to capturing one, but he held someone hostage, and we had to let him go.
I see. Well, yeah, it's really odd. It doesn't seem like we'd have anything they'd want. They're pretty organized
Right.
and well armed, so this is all very strange. We put in, we sent notice to High Guard, but they haven't sent us any help yet. So far we've been on our own.
Yeah, it is quite interesting because I don't mean to talk down on your town, but you all seem like farmers and don't have the same riches as some of the other cities and other areas.
She nods and says, "Exactly. I mean, we've had to deal with barbarian raiders at times, but usually the gate just keeps them out. But
Yeah,
this is much more organized, almost like they had some kind of goal in doing this. I can't figure out what that would be,
So
though.
weird.
right.
Have
Um,
you? Oh, go ahead.
I was. This is a beautiful building. Do you know the history of it?
Oh, yeah. This is. Are you familiar with the Tharian Empire and the dwarves of the 12th cycle?
Uh, Believe it or not, I read about it in college, so a little bit.
Kind of gives you a bit of a look. She says, "You seem really." I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, you seem really young for a mercenary group. And now
Well,
for college. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I didn't think you were supposed to ask people that. I think I just turned 6.
How are you? How are you so articulate at that age? Is it because you're a gnome?
Uh, there's quite a story behind that. I'm sure we can catch up on it sometime. But I have a lot to thank, or I have Nick to thank for a lot of everything I've learned. He's been watching over me since I was orphaned.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. I mean, I could tell you a bit about the Therian Empire. It stretched all over the continent of Italia and all over these lands, as well as the mountains north of us, the lands to the west of us. It was a huge empire with strange and marvelous magic and technology, but some of their structures seem to have survived the cataclysm for whatever reason. A few of which are right here in town, the towers in this very building. It was part of old Chaur, and now it's part of the current town.
That
She's
is interesting. I always love hearing and reading about history.
says, yeah, but what I was going to say is, have you spoken to Lord Blackwater yet? He's been mobilizing some mercenaries and might be able to give you some of an idea of how to strike against these foes.
Sure. Before we do that, what is your relationship with Lord Blackwater? What is your opinion of him?
Oh, he's very generous. His funding has been extremely valuable in not only the town's defense but our expansion and survival. He's been bringing in a bunch of mercenaries, which he's kind of lent us to help in the town's defense. Because he usually uses them for whatever venture he's planning. But luckily, he just happened to have some on retainer when these attacks started, and they've been helping out a lot.
Okay, so nothing that rubs you the wrong way.
Oh no, he's lived here for probably longer than I was alive.
Okay.
He's always been a bit of a recluse, but he seems to mean well. Like I said, he helps us out a lot with his family funds.
Okay, well that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Rarely is charity free, but I was born to not trust the noble type.
Oh well, I'm sure you can trust him. He seems like a very generous, though sometimes quiet fellow.
And what about the Blood Hand?
She
What do you know of them?
pauses for a moment. Give me an insight check.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on, let me. Oh, I don't have my character. All right. 1 second. Oh my God.
And anyone can make this.
Woo!
So
Pretty good.
yeah, DC is 15.
All right, just real quick, I still have all of the stuff for Illyria
Damn beans.
at the top of my screen instead of Jimmy.
Natural 1.
Really? It's if you
I got like thieves' tools and short sword.
try just clicking on the screen, that might make it go away. Or try clicking on the party icon. So Nick, you get the sense that hearing the name Bloodhand may have upset her a little, though she did a pretty good job at hiding it, and she would say, yes, I'm familiar with the Bloodhand and their presence in town. And they've been nothing but a problem for this place. Though, currently there are more pressing matters, obviously.
Yeah, I've had a strange feeling about them. Are
We only
Yeah.
asked because we assumed they're the ones you're worried about assassinating you. We were stopped at the door when we tried to give arms to your soldiers. And he told us that he doesn't let people in for fear that they'll assassinate someone.
She says, well, that was more, that wasn't really the Blood Hand. That was more just, we were afraid that one of these attackers might try to sneak someone in and they might try something. So we've been very wary about who we give access to.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
She says, we're actually considering putting the refugees elsewhere, though right now we don't really have a good place to put them. I don't feel like the building's very secure with us letting people in and out all day.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Friends, did we bring the arm?
Yeah,
that we give?
yeah. We'd like to donate what we scavenged off of our victory here. I think it would help you guys out for protection.
Give me a persuasion check, DC 10.
Interesting.
It would be, yeah, Nick.
Boom.
So she would say, oh, yes, thank you. Any arms or armaments you have will be of great help. We do have a shortage with the lack of caravans that have been coming in, and even if there were more, I don't know if we could afford them. How much do you have to give us?
What was it?
4 long
Quartermaster.
swords, 4
Yep.
long bows,
Some armor.
4 shields, and 4
Chain
pieces
mail.
of chainmail.
Great axes.
I want to say we took everything, yeah. Right? And we had like 4 great axes too. Or
Those-
3 or
well,
2. I don't remember.
My people aren't really trained on using that type of weaponry, but we could definitely use the armor and shields and possibly the swords.
Yeah, you might have to have your blacksmith refit some of the armor, but it should all be good.
Yeah.
Do you have that on you right now? Are you going to show it to her?
Did we bring it with us? I can't carry it. I'm just a kid.
Yeah.
Alright, so probably not then. You don't have any
It
strong
was on
people.
the caravan, right?
So
we
you just-
threw it on the caravan.
It's in our rooms at the Maplewood.
Yeah.
Alright, so she'll just say, we'll say she sends some people to get it. I just asked because she might have noticed something about the armor if you had it on her. But she will say,
armor collected from dead enemies. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
says now in desperate times, beggars can't be choosers, as the saying goes. But let me give you something. I feel bad just taking things from you. And she pulls out a bag of gold and she says, here, it's obviously not the value of what you're giving me, but it's something to at least help pay for whatever you need to resupply. It's a bag with 20 gold in it, you can see.
Cool.
Feel bad taking it.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
Yeah,
What do you think? Do you want to take it? Do you let them,
I don't think.
I
let her
mean-
hold on to it?
I think they can spare 20 gold from the whole town.
Yeah.
She says, please,
Nick grunts. Nick's like, nah,
Uh.
man, this is bullshit.
Jimmy, why don't you hold on to the 20 gold and we'll figure out how to split it up amongst ourselves later.
All right.
All right, so Jimmy
Jimmy
is
can be
not
fun.
above taking the gold. He grabs it. She says, and yeah, thank you for all you've done, and hopefully we
No,
can.
Nick says no. Jimmy, if you need gold, I'll give you 20 gold.
She says, "Oh, well, that's
How about
very
that?
that's very kind of you."
So I'll just give it. I'll give Jimmy gold.
Jimmy
20 gold,
reluctantly is
keep
like
it.
holding onto the bag as you're trying to give it back.
Give
It's
it
like,
back
"Hey."
to her. Give it back to her. I'll give you my
Now I have
20.
20 gold from Nick in one hand and 20 gold from her in the other hand, and I just
Stick
hand
them
them both
all in.
to each of them because I feel very awkward about this.
All right, so
Uh,
she'll take the 20 gold back, and yeah,
is-
thank
is
you
the
again.
fairy dude, what is Nate's character's Dewdrop?
Yeah,
Would he be?
Yeah, dewdrop.
Because
Do the
if he
voice.
would be with us, he would totally take that gold.
the 20 gold she offered.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so are we giving it back or not? Now it's getting weird.
Well, is he with
Give
us
it
or is
back.
he not? Are we assuming that
She's like, "Oh, thanks for giving back," and like someone grabs it back again. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, we're just like flopping it.
No, you don't get it back.
Jimmy's gonna hand it back and say, "No gold, ma'am, but I wonder if instead you might satisfy my curiosity on a matter.
Oh yeah, of course. What can I help you with?
I mean no disrespect at all, but you seem to be very young to be holding this position of leadership over a whole town. Would you be willing to tell us how you came to be in this position?"
Well, yes, it's a bit of a sad story actually. As I mentioned, my father has held a place in politics in several places, and was sent out here to help with the running of the town. Unfortunately, he died at the hand of an assassin, and at which point I was the only one who kind of knew how he was doing things, knew all his processes, and the town decided to put me in charge. So I reluctantly took over his position. She kind of has a half smile on. She says, "I've done my best, but obviously I don't have the experience he had."
Your people seem to respect you a great deal. Do you know what the source was of the person who killed your father?
I don't know much about what happened or why. I believe the assassin was from Highguard, but as I said, I mean, those in the political profession make enemies all the time. Perhaps my father made a law that upset someone, and yeah, I have no idea, but I try to carry on his legacy by taking care of this town. And they seem to love me, so I do my best.
There you go.
He sort of tips his hat respectfully.
Yeah, I guess. Is there anything else we should know before we
Yeah.
head out?
Yeah. Do you have somebody or a map that we could use of the area surrounding? You said your people have searched certain areas, and there's some left to be searched. It might be helpful if we could get a map or talk to somebody about that.
You mean of the
Where to
farmlands?
start. Yeah. Where should we start?
Oh, yeah.
Sure all the citizens-
I can give you a map of the surrounding countryside. It'll give you an idea of where we've searched and where we still need to search.
Awesome, thank you.
Sorry, give me one moment. Because you will learn some stuff about her.
Yeah, the farmland, right? Didn't she say we needed to patrol?
Oh, it looks like every direction is farmland.
Oh, so just do like a circle around the
Well, which
perimeter?
farmland should we start at? Her people have already looked at a bunch.
Yeah, she'll give you that information.
Cool.
You don't need the exact names or anything.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
absolutely. We don't need a map or nothing. Just a place to go.
So here I shared some more stuff about her that she would have kind of picked up on. But she would say, yeah, if you need anything else, I will be here. Just let me know. We don't have much to offer in the way of military might, but yeah, maybe we can help in other ways. Just let us know.
Okay, so if we come across any more armor, would you guys, I'm guessing, would
Oh yes,
still
for sure. Any supplies you
need
can
armor
find,
elements?
yeah, we would love to get them. And if you get any more information on these attackers, that would also be useful.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet. All right. Well,
Right. Good luck to you,
We appreciate.
Miscreants.
And
Was
this-
that the name?
yes, we look
Yes.
forward to speaking with you again, Kala.
All right. Good journeys to
Jimmy
you.
does Jimmy does like 2 M's with his fingers and holds them up.
What the fuck?
Gang signs.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
flashing,
Magical Miscreants, I get
flashing
it.
the gang signs. All right. So she says, "Yeah, the people are already very. There's a lot of stories going around about you, also.
Well, once again, it wasn't us. It was everybody else out at the with the caravans. We
Mostly
don't
Tim.
need the notoriety. Yeah, Tim was the one who really stepped it up.
I guess I don't
Yeah,
have
we need a
anyone to
good
drink
leader.
with.
Give me a deception, Beans.
Oh god.
You're trying to get rid of your group's notoriety."
Nope.
She says, "You're too modest. I know what I heard. I don't think the guards could have done it without specialists like yourselves."
Yeah. I know. I taught him everything I know.
All right. So what does the group want to do?
Well, I was gonna say let's head to the Darkwater Inn since it's right there for a drink, but Jimmy doesn't drink anyways, and Beans
Jimmy
definitely
loves a
can't drink.
pub atmosphere, though.
Yeah.
He used to run a boxing ring.
But I think we should just move on, yeah, to the I guess what
Well, that's where they
Blackwater,
are.
or are we doing a patrol? Right? I
Oh,
forgot.
Darkwater, Blackwater, right? That's different. Yeah.
Mayor, thank you, and I assume we can let ourselves out. So I think we're having this conversation
Yeah.
on the street.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are,
yeah,
we're
you're
having
already
a
outside.
conversation.
Cool, great. Uh, you know, it's entirely up to you all. We can start our patrol now, or if we want, we can go, talk to Lord Blackwater. I'm not sure how much time that would take. And it is, what, 11 in the morning?
Might as well talk to Blackwater, right?
Yeah, I'd be interested in hearing.
I'll say
Blackwater's-
it's about 10:30
Yeah.
right now.
Cool.
Yeah, let's just go have a conversation with Mr. Blackwater.
To the Blackwater
Nice.
Estate.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. As we're walking, I would mention to Jimmy and Nick, maybe we keep the Bloodhand name on the down low. But your call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
until
guess.
we know his game, we say less than more.
Yeah, because I did chop off those dudes' heads. So,
Right.
yeah, maybe.
Do they
maybe
need
bring 'em
those?
I don't know, but I put one in my backpack.
Just
Really
for
weird.
safe
I'm just
keeping.
kidding. I didn't.
I was gonna say your
check.
backpack's probably looking kind of grimy right now. Then it's like a bunch of blood coming out of it.
Real stinky.
I'm getting some looks from the villagers. What the hell?
That's
Alright.
okay. Doesn't somebody have prestidigitation?
Wait. What's this
Just
cursed
keep
church,
going on.
boys? Oh wait, no, we don't know it's a cursed church. It just says cursed church.
So across, well, if you look, if you are looking to the west as you're going towards the Blackwater State, you would see what almost looks like scorched land. Like there's a lot of just like dead grass and looks very odd. And in the middle of it is a large building that's kind of decrepit and falling apart, but you're pretty far away from it, so it's hard to see details. But I assume you're going to keep going to the Blackwater Estate?
Yeah.
Jimmy
I
says,
guess.
that looks spooky, and keeps walking.
All right, so you would get to a large building that is obviously much better built than the rest of this town. Probably made by an actual engineer rather than just like a guy building a log cabin. There's a big 10-foot high gate around the entire, kind of like the perimeter, that's being patrolled by what looks like fairly well armed guards. As you approach the front, two guards there would stop you and say, "Friends, what can we do for you? Are you here about the mercenary jobs?"
Yeah, we got an invitation from Lord Blackwater himself to come speak with him.
Oh, can I see it?
Yeah, there you go.
So you produce it and he takes a look. "So, you're those mercenaries everyone's talking about." Yes, come in. Blackwater's been expecting you, actually." And he kind of motions for you to follow him. So, what is it? My dog's jumping on me.
Thank you.
So, as you enter the large main hall, you would see a lot of people here. And looks like a couple of bookshelves, and there's crates all over, almost like they're using this main hall to store some stuff, like they're about to, or they're getting ready to take some kind of journey. You go past the bookshelves towards a couple of people talking, and one of them sees you approaching and steps forward. He says, "Magical miscreants, I take it." And he smiles. He says, "I heard about you having a real-life warforged and a small gnomish child with you." He says, "It's good to meet you. My name is Lord Blackwater, or Galen Blackwater." He says, "I've heard that you did very well in the fight against the bandits who are sieging the town." He says, "I actually wanted to talk to you as I might be able to put your skills to good use, and of course pay you for your time." He says, "But where are my manners? Who are all of you?"
My name is Jimmy the Spring. And he throws the two M's again.
Kind of gives you a curious
Because
look.
this is my new thing.
He says, "Are those M's?"
Yes. Magical, left hand up. Miscreant, right hand up.
Ah, I see. Sort of like a salute. Interesting.
Nick just like shakes his head. He's like, "Oh God."
This is gonna catch on. You watch.
He says, "I'm sure it will, friend." And you are? He looks to Nick.
Yeah, I'm Nick. I'm the leader here. Leader, and this is my boy Beans here.
He looks to Beans. He says, "Aren't you? Are you a child? Are you
A
an
very
actual
powerful
child?"
Child.
I'm only 6 years old, but do you mind if I look in your library?
Says,
I haven't read a good book in a little bit, in a while.
He said, "Give me a persuasion at advantage, DC 5." He says, yes, I'm sure. As long as you put the books back, feel free to look around and see if anything catches your interest." Is that a components pouch you have on you?
This, yes, it is. Yes.
Says, "So you're a magic user then?"
I dabble a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That would make sense. I don't know how else you'd fight enemies with no weaponry.
Hence the name, magical.
I use my brain.
Makes sense.
And I
Yes.
guess at this point, I would cast magic to bring out my magical quill and let it float next to me. Oopsies.
He says,
There you go. Yeah. But I like reading and writing more so than anything else. So.
He seems impressed. He says, "You are an Order of the Scribes wizard. That's a very unique order to come from, especially being as young as you are. I heard they only accept the best."
The kid's got the right stuff.
Thank you, Jimmy.
He says, "Well, it's lovely to meet all of you. I was hoping we could talk a bit about, some possible work I needed done. Says, as you probably know, the town's been under assault from these strange mercenaries, and I was hoping with your skills you would be able to help me in the fight against them and to help free the town from their attacks."
Sure. We've heard great things about you from Kala. Is her name Kala? Kala?
Oh, Mayor Asher, he says, yes, she's
Yes.
very kind. I do what I can, and this town has been my home for a long time, so I want to see it prosper whenever possible. But I have some possible information on some of the attacks that have been going on the surrounding farmlands. I
Okay.
don't have anyone to look into it yet, though, and I was hoping you could help me with that.
Sure, we'd be happy to, I would think. Yeah.
Now, before I ask this of you, I do have a question, and I ask that you answer it honestly. Did anyone else approach you about working for them? He kind
Oh, we
of
just
arches an
met the mayor.
eyebrow at the delay.
We just talked with the mayor, and
Just with
we
the
got
mayor,
this
yeah.
map, and we were planning on already heading out into some of these farmlands to check them out.
Yeah.
She says,
some patrol.
I meant besides the mayor. Did any other independent party approach you in town and ask to work with you?
Yes.
May I ask who?
Um.
Oh, we were asked to
Nick's like,
keep anonymity. So it's a difficult word to say. Sorry, I'm still learning how to pronounce certain words.
Well, so wait, what did you say to that?
just kind of beating around the bush. We're like,
You can, but I'm not going to answer.
No, but I'm asking as DM. What did you just say to him? Because I don't think I heard you.
I said we've been asked to keep anonymity.
Anonymity.
Yeah.
Anonymity.
By this person who approached you.
yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And are you going to work with them?
We're unsure.
Uh,
No.
You'll understand, sir, that we are newcomers in this town, and all of this is fresh information to us. And we are merely trying to make an informed decision once we know all the players involved.
We
and
our
goal
general
here is
yeah.
to end the siege. That we want to make sure that we're able to end the siege.
Yeah, we want to do what's best for the town as well.
She
There
says,
seems to
well,
be some other activities going on here between certain parties, but our goal is to keep the people of the town safe and help get rid of these attackers.
he says, well, can you tell me if this was an elven woman who approached you? Or perhaps a shirtless individual?
Oh,
Nick starts laughing. He's like, whatever, boys. He already knows.
I
Yes.
believe I know who it was. The reason I asked was because these people are untrustworthy, and I can't afford to give out information to mercenaries who might be working with them. So, I need
We're
to
not
know.
working with him.
Can you tell us, again, all of you in this town are new faces to us. Can you tell us why we shouldn't trust another person's word over yours?
Give me a persuasion. Say DC 10. And, yeah, if someone else says something, maybe they can help you with this. Oh, no.
Funny.
So he kind of thinks for a moment and says, "Well, this person who approached you, I'll stop beating around the bush. I assume is part of the Blood Hand. They obviously are criminals, assassins, ruffians. They should not be trusted. I don't know. Do I need to explain more as to why you shouldn't be trusting them?
Yes.
Give me. Oh, all right. He
I don't
looks at.
think so, but yeah, sure.
Give me an insight
Alright,
check on that.
So
I'll say DC
truthfully,
13.
Criminals are only criminals because certain laws are written, and I find quite often those who write the laws are bigger criminals than those who break the laws.
Says, "Wow, you did just get out of college, didn't you?" Hey, man, it's like a society and stuff. Who's the real criminal, man? Insight. Anyone beat a 13?
Oh shoot! Hold on. Yeah.
Come on, boys.
A second. Yeah. Insight.
Who's the real criminal? You get the feeling that there's something more to his distrust with these Bloodhand, other than they're, just blanket criminals.
Can I move on this conversation a little bit? We had heard word that there was a certain item in our caravan that was supposed to be transported. You paid for the caravan, right?
I did. I paid for the extra defenses, and I assume my money got to you all as a part of that.
Yeah. I think it did make its way into our pockets. So we are already acquainted. But it seemed there was one item that did not arrive that you were expecting.
Yes.
We heard about that.
Unfortunately,
What's going on with
the caravan master did not deliver on his promise to get it to me in secret. Obviously, someone must have known about it, and it was stolen and replaced with a fake during the trip. It's a very good forgery, as the fake even had a magical ore on it. But I was able to see through that once it got back here.
What was the item? May I ask, since now it's obvious that you don't have it.
Give me a persuasion DC 15. He definitely seems hesitant, but he says he kind of relents as well. The item is a magical dagger that I paid someone to retrieve for me, and I was trying to sneak it into the town, but unfortunately it was, well, like I said, intercepted.
Dagger. Interesting. You know who uses daggers?
You say that?
That's it.
He says no.
No.
Who? Oh, okay, you didn't say that.
No, I don't say it.
He says, well, yeah, so it was taken, and actually, I believe the ones who took it might have been affiliated with these mercenaries you fought. In fact, I think that might have been why they were sieging the town in the first place. To make sure it wasn't able to come into town and get to me.
Who are these mercenaries? Do you know who these mercenaries we fought off are?
Says, I know.
There's been a lot of people who have asked us, and we haven't been able to really tell them more than they're just like a bunch of ugly.
Wait, don't you know who they are?
Works in hobgoblins.
I mean, I do as a character, as me, but I don't know if we have uncovered that information.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if your character knew. So he would say, yeah, so I believe these mercenaries are a group known as the Iron Tide.
The Iron Tide.
He says a group of,
Tide.
well, a war band from the Nazic Empire, the Desert Empire to the west of here. Enemies of the Teruvian Empire and of Chaur, obviously, as they've been attacking quite relentlessly and caused a lot of problems for these people.
And they're doing all of this over a dagger.
Because it would seem that way. I don't know exactly why. It's
Must be a special dagger. Another question. It seems you're about to go on an excursion. Are you about to abandon this town? You
as
got
well.
your books packed and equipment packed, and
I was, but that was before all this started. At this point, I
uh,
plan to stick around until this is seen through. I wouldn't want to leave the town in this hour of crisis. And
So
as much, go ahead.
what exactly do you need us to do?
So as well, to start off, I think it would be good to try to drive out the invaders that are still in the area. Although I have a feeling that they have a base somewhere nearby. I think there are still some war bands that we need to get rid of. And once we do that, we can look into where their main base might be.
Okay.
He says, but before we get that far, I do want your word that you will not be working with these criminals.
I don't think
Nick.
we can give that at this time, bud.
Well, Nick looks around at the party and says, honestly, I have no interest in working with those criminals. All I've heard is good things about Lord Blackwater and from the mayor. I may not trust everyone, but it's pretty obvious who I can trust in this moment.
So Lord Blackwater would nod and smile and say, well, if you don't wish to give me an answer now, I can wait. Just, I don't want to wait too long, as obviously time is of the essence.
Totally agree. Yeah.
But as soon as you're ready to give me that guarantee, we can start working together.
Cool.
Until then, feel free to look around within this main hall. If you wish to look at the books or anything, he says, "Be my guest."
I guess I got another question though. Is this burnt area down below us? This is the south, I believe. Do you know anything about what happened there? It's just curious and odd. It stands out when we walked past it. It was just a huge burnt area.
He says, "Oh, no one told you when you got into town?"
No.
He says, "That's surprising. They should definitely have."
We showed up at 11 o'clock last night. And woke up, ate breakfast, and are here.
He says, "I see. Well, then yes, I'm glad you asked, because that area is defiled. It is cursed, as many might call it. Long ago, something terrible happened, and the grounds were cursed by rotten madness. You would do well to stay away from the church, as any who approach go mad and vanish."
Oh, wow.
Well, actually, they usually either go mad or never come out. Either way, you don't want to go there. The guard should have told you that. You could have been lost to us if you had decided to approach.
Well, I'm glad I asked. Yeah.
He nods. He says, "It's been around for a while. It was here during Old Chaur. Then after Old Chaur was destroyed, they just left it, and people stay away from it. Those who grew up here know about the church, and that you should stay far from it. And the town doesn't really have a good way of dealing with it."
Have you been near it? Have you?
He would pause for a moment, and he says, "No, I wouldn't risk that. Give me insight."
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what the DC is, though.
Yeah, it seems like something's going on. I feel like it has to do with. Oh my God, where's insight? I don't know. Oh, it's right above intimidation.
Everyone's terrible insight.
6.
So, yeah, it doesn't seem like he's lying, but yeah, he would say anyone who would go near it after the warning would be foolish. So no, I've not approached it.
I wonder, does the madness, would it affect somebody that's warforged?
He says, "I assume so, but I guess I don't know for sure." I wouldn't risk it.
Because he doesn't really have a mind, does he? Since
Hey,
he's a
now,
native
come on,
ma- Oh, sorry.
I feel like, yeah, a little judgmental over there.
What is he, like a steam engine? He just sort of makes hissing
Judging a
noises.
book by its cover.
Choo-choo.
Choo choo. Yes, Warforged can still go mad and take psychic damage.
Okay.
It's like putting a magnet next to a computer. You can still
I can eat as much poison as I want.
Well, boys. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would be best. I guess I'm saying this.
It's not the priority to go be killed by ghosts.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to walk the halls here and look around, or you guys want to step
Look around
outside
a
and have a
wee bit.
conversation?
Let Bean see if he can find it.
I'll say it's about 12 o'clock at this point. So it's about lunchtime.
Let's go grab lunch. Let's visit Vernon.
Yeah.
Would you like to join us for dinner, Mr. Blackwater?
Oh, thank you, but I'm a bit busy. Perhaps
Maybe
another
pay
time
for
then.
it. Okay.
Alright. So you head
Deuces.
out.
And I'll do the little MM thing.
And
Yeah.
Let's touch it on, baby.
Magic Miscreants! Woo! Oh,
And
wait.
Nick just waves his hand. Is like, okay, yeah.
Magic Miscreants! Alright, there we go.
You guys, we haven't been to the Darkwater Inn for lunch yet. We've been to Maplewood, and I think it would be
I
cool
wonder
to
if they have a Reuben.
check out the Darkwater. I think that'd be cool.
I hear their Reubens are very tasty. Alright, so you head over to the Darkwater Inn. It's about midday. There's not too many people there, but there are a couple. And you are all met with cheers and handshakes as you come in. Everyone is excited to see you. Obviously, the people have heard stories, probably from your bard and his performance that first night. So a bunch of them would kind of come up to your table and ask you more about what's going on and what happened. Do you want to engage with them or just try to kind of like shoo them away? Oh, and you would see Neil there sitting with some shady-looking figures talking. And he would kind of give you all a nod as you come in.
Oh, fuck. I'd be like, alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go to Maplewood Inn.
Oh, you don't want to buy a night with Neil?
We do that here?
Wait, are you asking me or him?
I was more. That was more of a
Yeah.
hypothetical.
Yeah, absolutely. He said he works here. You think he
He-
works in the kitchen?
Oh.
He's not
Maybe-
wearing the proper PPE to work in a kitchen.
No.
He's gonna get hair in everybody's food.
Yeah. Totally gonna get hair.
Alright, so are you guys, are you leaving then? You decide you don't want to stay here?
I'm fine chilling here. I mean, we ain't got nothing wrong with him.
Let's talk to the townsfolk.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Alright, so you sit down, you have like lunch and some drinks. A
Yeah.
couple of people sit at the table with you.
Chicken nuggets and a glass of milk, please.
Like a fantasy Reuben.
Fancy Reuben. And we got mutton and we got chicken. And more mutton.
Do you have sauerkraut? That's medieval, right?
We got some
Yeah.
cabbage.
Cabbage? Yeah.
You want cabbage?
We can't eat any of
Some
this.
bread? Yeah, Jimmy just like puts it up against his mouth. Mmm.
He's chewing it. It's flying everywhere.
Yeah, it's like Cookie Monster eating the cookies. Just like breadcrumbs everywhere as he tries to eat. One of the villagers would ask you, would say, do you all intend to do some traveling? Just out of curiosity, I heard you were stopping through town, and I wasn't sure if you were moving on again, or if you were going to stay, or if you're going to travel around in the area.
I think we're gonna help out.
Trying to keep a bit of a home base around here and explore around the area a little bit.
Nods, and you'd say, well, heroes like yourself, if you'd be interested, maybe some of us could help you, like set up a camp and help you move supplies. Just so you know, you wouldn't have to worry about all that stuff and having to move large amounts of things around with you. He says we'd only ask for a small amount of gold to do it.
Sure.
Sounds absolutely reasonable.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can help you set up a basic camp. It would basically be like 1 gold piece a day, and you would just say you have a bunch of people moving your stuff around.
Well,
Cool.
speaking of the gold, did Jimmy give me back my gold, or?
Yeah, I gave you
He just
and
took it.
her back gold.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he would say,
Now that
no, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just. I'll pay for everybody. Yeah, today. I guess I'll just say.
Shock would say, yeah, and I can. That'd be useful. We could have someone watching over our party treasury and our camp supplies, and maybe I could help defend the camp just in case. Says
I
a
like it.
place for us to kind of have our stuff and someone to help us move it. Says, all right, friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, they'd help you have a basic camp, which you could have stuff in your camp, and that just kind of moves with you as long as those people are alive and not murdered. But it would be you would have to pay 1 gold piece a day to have them on retainer, even if you're outside town. So it would just
Yeah,
be a
we can do
daily
that.
expense for the party. All right.
Oh, just one in general. Oh, okay.
Yeah. In addition to like your expenses costs, this would be like a party expense. Now you'd have 20 civilians on retainer who are basically just carrying your stuff around.
Okay, no,
But I am going
that's
to try to
definitely
make
worth
friends
it.
with all of those people. So
That's
be ready to
definitely
do
worth
good
it.
characters.
I'll pay for today, boys.
Oh well, just at the end of the day, the quartermaster would minus that. So you
Oh.
might want to make a note somewhere. The party expenses would be 1 gold right now.
Minus 1 gold.
Sweet.
Yeah. So just at the end of the day, make sure you remember to minus that.
Right.
But yeah, they would say, "Let us get our stuff," and you just tell us where we're going. And basically, they would go and get ready for you to move out. But yeah, so you're eating lunch there. You're hanging out. Neil and his people are kind of off to the side talking. Is there anything you want to do? We'll say it's like 1 o'clock now. You've been here about an hour.
I guess we could go patrol. I mean,
Yeah.
Did
Sounds
we-
good.
Did we
Yes.
ask?
all right. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Did we
Yeah.
ask?
Did we, when we were talking to Neil and what was the Bloodhand woman's name?
Sithril?
Cithril.
Sidril. Did we Sidril? Did we talk to her? Did we ask her about Blackwater? Did she have an opinion on him?
I think we did.
I think she had. I don't know if you asked her specifically about.
I don't remember. Let me.
I do. I think we did, and she was just kind of like, meh, leave him alone.
She didn't
Yeah, let me
say,
let me check my notes.
She didn't say like he's evil and he's a necromancer who's going to take over the town or something.
So I think she expressed. Well, she said you have to agree not to work with anyone else, but she didn't say who. I don't think she said like I don't want you working Blackwater. She just kind of like Blackwater. She was kind of like vague with it. She just said I don't want you to work with anyone else if you're working with me, which probably seemed a little weird at the time.
Right.
But I don't think anyone questioned it.
Of disease.
Yeah, like at the time, I don't think anyone questioned it because
film noir vibe.
I guess we could like ask around if they're just the townspeople. Is there anything else we should do in town before we do like a patrol? Is there any other places to see? Because we've been.
What's up, Jimmy?
Well, I was gonna let Nick finish, but Jimmy was gonna try to ask the bartender or a local or somebody about Neil and the other guys at their table and get like a read on them from the community.
All right, so are you kind of like asking him in secret, like trying to keep your voice down?
Yeah, I think Jimmy is like.
Or are you just yelling like, "How about that Neil guy over there?" Like where he can hear
I don't know
you.
if we can say that he's been like talking to the people, or if you want me to role play that. But I think he wants to sort of slip into conversation, like, "Hey, those guys over there at that table, what's their story? You know anything about them? That guy, that one dude seems sort of,
With the shirt off.
you know, like out
Uh,
there
give
in a
me
loincloth.
give me persuasion or investigation
Okay, 1 second.
as you start kind of talking and looking around, getting some info on Neil and his people.
Yeah, it's the same difference. So
All right. So you, I'll give you advantage because you guys are the heroes right now.
Yes.
So the bartender, most of the people don't really want to talk, but the bartender would say, "Yeah, I know Neil. He's with I think some group of locals. Well, not locals, but some group from High Guard. He got here, I don't know, a couple of seasons ago. Seems nice enough. Pays me some extra gold to use some of the, or pays the innkeeper. What's his name? It's actually the bartenders, not the innkeeper. It pays Julian, the innkeeper, some extra gold to use the rooms every now and then for working the caravans, more rich clientele when they come through. Though lately there haven't been much of that, obviously. Well, you guys know. You brought the stuff in.
Okay.
So, yeah, you said your name was Jimmy? Look kind of creepy there. Sorry, no offense, Jimmy. Just never seen anyone like you. But yeah. So he seems like a nice enough guy. Haven't heard anything bad about him.
thank you, sir.
And that was just Jimmy doing that, right? The rest of you were kind of sitting at the table.
Sipping on my glass of milk.
Yeah.
Loving that milk.
Are you gonna ask anything else?
I'm good.
Yeah. I'm good.
So I assume you go back and tell them what you learned.
Yeah, I just sort of passed that on to the group.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Well, do we need to
Patrol.
pick anything up from the marketplace before we head out? I think I have everything I need.
Yeah, I think we're good.
And yeah, cool.
So Shock
Yeah,
would
'cause they
say, or go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't really. I remember when we first got here, you said that they don't really carry much because they're pretty low on everything, anyways.
Well, they have more now. The caravan you guys brought got a lot of supplies in, so they probably have more of a selection. But the town economy is definitely in the shitter right now, so they're not going to be able to buy a lot of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Shock says, if we're going out, we might want to grab Alira from the Maplewood. She said she would help us if we ended up heading out. She wanted to repay us for helping her.
Yep. Instead of running away, hopefully she doesn't run away again. Let's go grab her.
Well, you know, she apparently she didn't have any weapons, but from what I talked to her later, she said she did know how to use knives and short swords. So I got her set up with some.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Great.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
would love to speak with her, actually.
All right. So you head over to the Maplewood.
Hey, while we're walking, did we bought something that had like a magical detection thing on it, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it like a pearl or something? I forgot what it was.
You bought something
we
to
have-
cast
we got a pearl.
Identify.
Identify, yeah.
That wasn't
But it
magic
doesn't
detection though.
detect. Okay.
Yeah, all that
But I
does
do
is
have detect magic.
you need that to cast Identify, the spell.
Oh, okay.
The pearl itself isn't magical, it's just an ingredient you need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you would find Illyra in her room.
Does anyone know?
Know what?
Magic detection beans? Do you
Yes.
have detect
Yeah,
magic?
yeah, that's why we have it.
She would be kind of hanging out. She says, "Oh, hey friends." She gets up and walks over to the door as you come in. She says, What's the plan? I owe you guys for saving me. Chalk says, we're going on a patrol. You want to come with us? She says, yeah, I can do that. You guys gonna keep me alive?
I guess before we start, I would say, hey, Shock, I found out what was missing from the caravan.
Oh, what was it?
And then Nick kind of like side eyes Illyria and he says, it was some sort of magical dagger.
And he would say, oh, interesting. No, I never opened the box, so I wasn't sure what it was. I was keeping it closed as per the instructions.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Alira would say, oh, magic dagger. I could use that. Oh, well. I wanted to say I was talking to some of the people in town, and apparently, in addition to these bandits, or whatever they are, there's been some ogre attacks on some of the farms recently. So that might be something else we can look into if, we want to get smashed into a pulp while we're out there. She gives an uncomfortable smile.
I think that's a pretty clear direction. I guess we could go fight an ogre if you guys wanted to do that.
Oh, I thought I was more just kidding, but yeah, sure. There's that's something we can do, I guess. I didn't think you'd actually wanted to go do that.
Sorry, never mind. Patrol.
Nick's a little bit of a crazy one.
Yes.
He loves combat.
She says, "Well,
Burps a little bit. Nick burps up a little bit of like puke, but then like swallows it. Yes. Of course.
Well, she says, if you're confident, I mean, you guys are pretty badass fighters, so if you're confident, there is a reward being offered by apparently one of the more well-off merchants who came in with us said he wanted to get something from the house that had been taken. So yeah, he's offering a reward of 200 gold pieces.
Whoa.
But yeah, ogres.
Yeah. Easy fight, boys. Easy fight.
Okay. Whatever you say.
We got a metal man. As Nick
Jimmy is like nervously
pushes,
shadow
like shoves
boxing,
him a little bit.
hesitantly, like.
I love how at the beginning we're like, I don't know if we're gonna fight. Maybe we shouldn't. Like, let's go fight ogres. We could take them.
You understand.
Let's get them.
Cool. Well, our choices are
Patrol or ogres. Right?
And could you make note of that in the quests area? Ogre slaying, 200 gold piece reward.
Yeah.
Whoever's the quartermaster person.
I think I got that. Yeah, okay. Quest, ogre, slaying, 200 gold.
Well, we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, let me put a note section in there for you. I must have forgot to do that. And you can put the reward under there.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I guess Nick looks at Illyria, right?
Alira, yeah.
And then he's like, I'll just say, I just found it kind of strange that, we lost this dagger went missing and we found you chained up. You never told us why they captured you, correct?
Well, you never asked.
Oh, okay.
Why did they capture you?
Why did they capture you? Yes.
The same night that you guys found me in the sewer, I had been sneaking into one of their bases. I stole something from them, and before you ask, no, it was not the knife. But I was caught trying to escape through those old sewers, and they had me tied up. And a little while later, that's when you all showed up before they brought me back. Apparently they were attacked by some kind of... I don't know, I didn't see it, but I heard a lot of moaning and screaming. Luckily, whatever it was didn't come to where I was.
So what did you steal?
I mean, is it really important? Alright, fine.
Seems like
I was doing some research. I got a nice little heist set up that I was stealing some gems and gold from the Blood Hand, and they caught me as I was trying to make my way out. Like I said, they caught me in the
Insight
sewers.
check. Insight that bitch.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
All of us or just Beans?
Yeah, anyone can roll it.
Usually anybody can.
Okay. Oh God,
You
yeah.
got this is the insight party. You don't feel like she's lying. She doesn't seem like she's being deceptive or
Yeah.
leaving anything out. It seems like the
All
truth.
right. Man. And
All right.
Shock, you don't know anything. You're sure you don't know anything of this dagger?
Says no, like I said, I didn't open the box. I didn't know what it was. I was just told to transport it. But obviously someone knew about it.
Apparently, what was the name of the dude that we found and saved
Yeah.
Tim?
before Tim?
Guard.
Oh, the guy who was
Yeah,
transporting it?
Yeah.
What was his name?
We didn't
Looking.
we were all guarding it the
Barney?
entire time, so it's
Yeah,
kind
they're
of like,
looking for Barney. It's
Oh, Barney, yeah. No, Barney, I don't think he came with you. I thought he stayed in the High Guard. No, never mind. He did come with you because he was trying to get out of there. So Barney's still in town. I mean, you could question him. Shock says, I don't think Barney was anywhere near it though during the attack, and all the guards.
well, he was with it when we found him, right? He had it.
Oh, I meant during the. He says during the attack on the caravan.
Yeah.
Well, Barney.
Oh,
well, we,
so that's when the
Barney
dagger
was
disappeared.
carrying it.
He says, yeah, Barney supposedly, well, yeah, you saw, I got the box from him. But Barney said he had the thing when he gave it to us. I mean, he's still in town if you want to question him, but honestly, like, I don't think Barney's lying.
Yeah.
Of course
you
not.
would have no reason to.
The only other thing I could think of is maybe it was taken during the attack. When,
Yeah, that seems to make sense.
Okay. Well, I think
But-
we should talk to Barney real quick.
Which would mean the Iron Tide knew where it was and now have it.
well, the
And
guards...
let that one guy escape.
The guards who were defending the south part of the caravan said they never saw anyone sneak into where it was being hidden. So if it was taken during the attack, whoever did it was pretty good at stealing, or at least stealth.
Like that one there. As I point to Lyra.
Says, "Oh,
I'm
come
not
on!
saying you did,
I
but
was
there
in
somebody-
the carriage near all of you. When would I have gone and stolen it?"
I'm saying somebody with your talents and skills.
She crosses her arms.
That's nice.
She crosses her arms and pouts at you.
You remember that time you ran away and left? And
Ooh, that's right.
To go after me.
Yeah.
She says, "What? When they tried to cut me in half and I ran away into the woods?"
And left them to take on a 6-year-old child.
Yeah, you did leave a 6-year-old.
She says, "You were throwing magic around, don't you, 6-year-old boy me."
He's a baby boy.
You're all indignant when someone says you're not powerful. Now you're trying to play the "I'm a 6-year-old boy" card. Just shakes her head.
All right, boys.
I
Do you think we should
definitely
talk
feel
to Barney, or should we head out for a patrol?
Let's head out.
All right, yeah,
we
let's
could
head out.
Catch up with Barney at another time. You know, there
Yeah.
might be somebody to keep at camp.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we
I
do
hear you
that,
guys do
though,
sing-alongs.
why don't we do a 10-minute break since we're about halfway through with the RP and everything? And who knows, maybe Mikey will show up at some point.
All right.
Nick, do you want to text him or do you want me to?
You can text them.
Or should we both text him the same thing at the same time?
We'll both text them at the same thing at the same time. What do we
I don't know
text
what I'm
them?
Sneak attack.
Say, we'll just say, do you plan on getting on?
Yeah, all night long.
On tonight. I would imagine not. He's having some tough times with his girlfriend. That's all, without going into detail. So. But
Ain't it
I'll be
always
right
the way?
Right?
You want to escape into a fantasy world? All right.
I know. That's why I was like, really? Tonight you got to do that? I'm sure he doesn't care if I'd say they're having an argument or whatever, but yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. I'm looking forward to this. Feel like we got a lot of information.
Yeah, we're killing it. Honestly, we don't need those other guys.
They just slow you down.
Except in combat. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. No, we'll be good.
Luckily, it's a canonical part of my character that he believes that he is going to be like the greatest boxing champion ever. So he totally thinks he can do this.
Ogres ain't got nothing on you.
No, man, I got the right stuff.
You got the touch. You got the power. I don't remember what that's from.
Juicy fruit commercial.
No. It's from some really old movie, I think.
Jimmy, it seems, you leaning in either way between Blackwater and the Bloodhounds?
I feel very unprepared to make a decision, honestly.
Yeah. We were kind of thrown in the spot in both instances to make a big game-changing commitment.
I don't feel ready to just trust Blackwater out the gate, though. That doesn't seem like the move to me, frankly.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just because he named him Blackwater. Like, just giving a trustworthy, helpful character like Blackwater, and then giving him like a sort of a Machiavellian character profile. Maybe he's a good
yeah. Almost looks like Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
In the most recent movie.
You're not familiar with the Discworld books, are you, Matt?
Sorry, I was muted. I think I swear I read that a while ago.
It's a bunch of dozens of novels set in this sort of comedic fantasy world by this guy named Terry Pratchett.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a bunch of movies on them too.
Yeah, they're great. I forget
them,
specifically where I was driving with that, but it was related to something. Oh, I was thinking of the character. What's his name? The character Lord Vetinari in those, who's very sort of like this Machiavellian dictator of a city, and I was getting them vibes.
Guys, I wanted to ask about our characters.
Okay.
Did we all pick, like, I think we all kind of agreed on neutral or neutral good? Are we all going that way?
Yeah, I think as a general dynamic, that was what we
got you.
Maybe.
I don't know if somebody's characters
was I'm neutral good.
Okay.
I don't think Mikey is a good character. I think he's more neutral.
More neutral in general?
Yeah, but me and Nate are both good aligned.
That's where I'm like getting I don't want to like just annoy anybody when I'm RPing here and being like, oh no, we should just stay from the Bloodhound, because I was just like, well, because I'm like more neutral good, so I'm like, well, that wouldn't make sense for us to be like, oh, let's entertain these people, unless we don't know that they're bad. But I would assume that we already know.
More thinking is I'm just not sure whether it's that black and white yet. If they're actually the bad guys, I don't want to be on the side, but I don't know if that's the case.
Well, they tried murdering us in the tunnels.
After you tried murdering them.
No, they
After
attacked
they
us
saw you
first.
chop their heads off.
Well,
No,
also
they attacked us first, I'm pretty sure.
these people, I think they mentioned that they're from a different section of the Blood Hand.
Way
Oh.
Because I think you did
Way
mention,
chiller.
or I don't remember exactly how the discussion went, but
Yeah.
they didn't seem to know who you were, and I think they mentioned that there are different factions, and they're not from the High
Yeah.
Guard faction.
Oh.
But
Okay, well that makes more sense. Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, I think that's what because I think that came up during the last conversation. I think someone asked about High Guard, and they mentioned that they're not part of the chapter of High Guard. They're doing their own thing.
there's a difference between being good and being lawful.
Yeah.
True.
Also, I'm not sure that like. Well,
It's
for
just
one
Kala.
thing,
Kala just doesn't seem to like them.
It's
Right.
true. The mayor does not seem to like them.
the Bloodhead, you mean?
And
Yeah.
she might be the only one so far that I feel like doesn't have any kind of ulterior motive.
Right. She's certainly been presented more positively. I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know as well as you guys how devious Lou might be being with all this.
Well, no, I've obviously thought of that. I'm like, Blackwater is like super sus, bro. Like,
But also, if you're just role playing that's what your character
Look,
would
I'm just
believe,
presenting
then-
the world as it is. You guys can judge
Yeah.
how you wanna read into it.
he
I-
looks like Slytherin, bro.
The DM has no
Sure.
agenda.
Slytherin vibes.
Yeah.
The DM's only agenda is to bring fun to the table.
Exactly. Fun and intrigue. Maybe some.
I mean, part of me definitely wants all that money from the Blood Hand, you know?
That's true. I don't think
yeah,
anyone
yeah,
asked how much Blackwater was paying.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Because we
What
didn't,
is
want to
that?
give, we didn't want to give an answer.
You should have asked.
This is this group isn't big on money. They're just like, yeah, we'll help out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like we can be good and also take payment sometimes.
No, it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, when it's that big of a payment, obviously.
He probably would have offered something if you agreed to not work with the other group, but no one said like, well, how much are you offering? No one really, pushed him on it.
Yep.
We're being
Yep.
cagey.
But oh well.
Can we go back real quick? Or should we wait until everybody's back next week to do that?
That's up
Let's
to you.
let's go find some farmers.
We might
some
learn
farmers.
something while we're out.
Yeah.
Did you say kill some farmers?
Save some
Oh,
farmers.
all right.
Yeah, save some
Put
farmers, for
words
sure.
So-
Go kill some farmers.
This got dark.
Yeah, let's go kill some farmers, bro.
Beans is no longer good.
Thank you
Wait,
for
is
saving
Melody-
us. Stab,
Is
stab.
Melody still at the Maplewood Inn?
Yeah, she is.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Melody.
Wait, no, I thought. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I got confused about which one was the one you were trying to.
The
It
one
was-
that I serenaded? Kissed by
I
a
assume it was
rose.
every one of them.
Just whoever, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Except for Neil. Not Neil.
Neil's
Except
not.
for Neil.
Neil's not Nick's type.
Yeah.
Remains to be
Oh
seen.
my god.
It might be worthwhile to see if we could get like a healing potion from somewhere. I don't have much
That's
gold,
true.
but
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that
get
might
get
be
a favor.
Sure, we'll ask before we head out for sure.
You know, like the barracks get a favor from the mayor. We gave her a bunch. We might
All
be
right,
able to
let me,
do something.
Let me grab a drink real quick, then we'll continue.
Do it.
Probably should have done that when we were talking.
It's okay. Conversation is riveting. I understand. Just like
Riveting! What?
Jimmy's quite riveting. He's got lots of rules.
Ah. I get it.
Hey, could we... Maybe we could try... Since I have high persuasion, Mikey does.
Try what?
Can we not work with both at once and just lie to the other one and say we're not
I
working
mean,
with
we
anyone?
could try it. I feel like that's a high risk, high reward scenario.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like we can get some fucking money.
I would much rather choose one and focus in on developing that plot line.
It'd also
Yeah.
be narratively cleaner. That's true.
Nothing. No one heard back from Mikey.
No, he still hasn't even texted me, so he's probably in the
Yeah,
thick of an argument
he's
or something.
ignoring me too, as well.
All right,
That jerk face.
that
Keep doing
guy,
that.
He's a butt sniffer.
butt sniffer. All right, so what are we doing? We going to talk to Blackwater? Are we going to do some
I think
patrols?
we're going to the farms.
Patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrol.
All right. So you.
Oh, we were gonna. Yeah. Sorry. No.
Before we
A health potion,
went,
right?
we wanted to either check out the marketplace, shop, anywhere we might be able to acquire some health potions.
Just in case.
Maybe
Well,
one.
Mel could probably
What we
make
have-
some for you.
That's right,
Oh,
Melody.
we got.
Why
We
don't
got
you
some
ask
rare
her,
herbs.
Nick?
It
Hey,
takes. I mean, I don't know much about potion brewing, but I know I've seen her make healing potions. I think it takes a day to brew them, so if you want her to do it, you should tell her now. She can have one by
just
the
tell
end
her
of the
now.
day.
Hey,
Do you
hey,
do you have the ingredients?
Nope.
We have 40 GP of rare herbs.
40 Maho.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sorry, 40 Maho rare herbs.
So he says, "Well, yeah, let's go see what she's up to." And if you go to her room, she would kind of be reading a book, and looks like she's organizing some of her healing kits. And she would say, "Oh, welcome," and he would say, "Mel, we need you to brew us a healing potion if you got some time." And she says, "Oh yeah, of course. Do you have the ingredients?" And he says, "Yep." And he kind of motions for you guys to hand them over.
Okay.
So you give her the 40. She says, you're only 10 Maho short of a second potion, but I can start brewing your first one. If you find more Maho, just, send it my way. And so I'll say you give her 25. So go ahead and minus 25 of your rare herbs, Maho worth. That would be the quartermaster.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
So there's rare herbs under location 1. Just change that to 15? Yeah, 15. And Maho, not GP.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't think there's any
It's just
actual
high
treasure.
monetary worth.
Yeah, so it's like magical crafting ingredients are usually measured in Maho, which is like a magical energy potential, like measurement. So MAJO.
Okay.
So it costs 25 and you'd have 15 left.
I think Maho is short for magical jewels. Jewels is a measure of energy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's stinky. I didn't even know. I didn't think of that until now. What a genius name.
Alright, did you put it in? It seems like it's blank.
There we go. I guess I didn't hit enter. You see now?
Yeah, well, there'd be 15 left because you spent 25 on the
Okay,
potion.
I think I kept hearing 15 and 25 over and over again, and I didn't process which one was which. There
25 was the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so
Nick-
she takes that and we'll start getting their potion brewed. She says it'll be done by the end of the day.
I look at Melody and I'm like, is there anything? We're about to go out and patrol, risking our lives again for these people. Is there anything I can get you while you're out? Maybe a favorite flower, perhaps.
Give me a persuasion. Shock kind of lets out a little chuckle.
Yes! Oh my god.
So she would smile and say, well, if you see a pretty flower, I definitely wouldn't say no to it, but if you find more of these rare herbs, I could definitely use them to help the town as well as make you all more potions. So any more rare herbs would be more useful, and yeah, a pretty flower would be appreciated. And she gives you a smile.
How about an orc's head?
Shock says, "All right, fellows, we should probably get going. We'll leave you to it, Mel." And she just smiles and nods as she starts mixing things. All right, so you head out, and using the map, this will go to the world map here. You start heading, I think east is the first location. So you kind of head a little bit east of the town, looking around.
Holy cow.
So to navigate the land, even with the map, it would take survival. So I'll take up to 2 survival checks from the party. The DC is only 10 since you have a map.
Yeah, I don't have very good
That's an
survival
easy down,
base.
right? Let me pull Shucks.
You know what? I'll say DC 5. It should be easy and 10's average.
Okay, sweet. I hit 11.
All right.
Are you guys already doing it?
I'll
I
take.
already hit 11, but anyways.
All right, so Shock out of 13. So you work with Shock to kind of start looking through the farmland areas, checking off more areas. You find several of the farms have already been destroyed. Some of them burned. Some of them are still okay, but most of them have been looted. Excuse me.
Why are they burning them?
That is strange. But as you're exploring, you would see... Let's see. Would you see it? I guess Jimmy, with your passive perception, you think you see someone coming down the road, kind of towards the area you're in. What do you want to do? It's kind of hard to see. They're still in the distance.
Jimmy just alerts the party and says, "Hey, I think I see someone coming down the road there. Let's be on guard."
All right. Anyone doing anything, or are you just waiting
Should
for them
we
to get
hide?
closer?
Well, I mean, can I squint? Try to see him?
You can make an active check if you want. An active
Let me
perception.
do that. Perception. Let me try to do an active perception to try to zoom in my bionic eyes at him. I have a.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright. No, at least at this distance you can't see them. They're getting closer, but yeah.
Beans, are you doing something there? I can't read your effect.
You rolled perception for
the hawk.
the hawk.
The hawk has advantage.
Okay.
So,
Hide it all?
if you ask the hawk, does it mentally communicate?
It's a familiar. So
Okay. So
I
it
think
would
you know that spell better than me.
it would tell you that it looks like a small human coming down the road. It's only one.
Friends. It looks like a small human.
Let's
Follow
go.
the
I think you
you?
should rush up to it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So as you get closer, you see it is a child, and they look like they are wounded. When they get closer, they see you and start running a little quicker and yelling, "Help! Help!" As they kind of crash and like fall to the floor. Looks like they're exhausted.
Goodleaf, can you help this child?
I'm in the background. What do you want me to do?
Well,
Shock will run up and say, "Are you okay, boy?" And he says, "My family, the farm, they're being attacked." And he kind of meekly points in the direction he came from. "Could you help them?" Shock kind of looks at you guys. He says, "What about the kid? Do we just leave him here?"
Leave him with Toadleaf and Ikidon.
Well, actually, you have your you have your camp people. So they say we'll look after the
cool.
kid. In fact, we can set up camp at this abandoned farm. We'll try to keep an eye on him. But
Good.
yeah, maybe if we can get him to a healer sooner rather than later, it'd probably be better for him. Unless you want to give us that healing potion you got, that would probably make sure he survives.
Oh my god.
Shock says, I don't know, he might need that, but do you think he'll be okay? Does anyone have medicine?
Sweet little baby boy.
I have the healer's kit. Can't we just give him a healer's kit?
And just wrap a bunch of bandages around his head.
Yeah.
You're okay, little kid.
Yeah.
Does anyone have medicine trained? You could assess him better to see how he's doing.
I think
I
Ikidon and
Background people.
people are the ones who do.
Let me see.
I would suspect Toadleaf was.
Of course they frickin' didn't show up today when we needed them.
Sons of bitches. Let me see. Ikidon, do you have medicine? I think one of you does. I can roll for him.
They did say we
Oh
could
no,
roll for 'em on their
Ikidon
own.
does not have medicine. Does Dewdrop have it? Or Juan? Here, let me check Dewdrop. Nope,
yeah, Juan.
Dewdrop doesn't. What about Juan? Nope, no one has medicine. So Shock would say, I don't know, maybe we should give him the healing potion just to be safe. I'm not sure if he's tired or dying. But he does look like he's he has some wounds, yeah. You don't know how fatal they are,
I
obviously.
think we gotta give the kid the potion, man.
Yeah.
At least in
fine with
keeping
that.
with our current party system of alignment.
Well, you guys are all neutral. Shock's definitely more leaning towards good, so he would say, I think we should too, but I'll leave it up to you all. I know, if we get killed because we don't have it, that, what do you think?
I say give it. Nick, what say
You know, he ran all the way down that road. I think he can walk,
he's
so
okay?
I think he's all right.
He's fine. Just rub some dirt on it. The
Yeah,
camp people,
Oh, good.
the camp people say, "Well, we can take care of him and do what we can.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
just
he'll be fine.
we'll let him rest."
Is it possible for the camp people to take him back to town?
Yeah.
If you want them to do that instead, you just wouldn't have your camp nearby to collect stuff.
So it would
But-
just sort of restrict the amount of stuff we could collect.
Yeah, well, you can still collect stuff. You just couldn't collect as much because if you had your camp people, you could basically have them take whatever, and you wouldn't have to worry as much
Right.
about weight. But yeah, you could say you
I
sent
don't
them
know
back
if
to
it's
town.
That is just a thought. What do you guys think?
I'm all about giving this kid a healing potion. Make sure he don't die now.
Let's give him the potion.
I'm
and
all
keep our
about
people
sending
as
him
best
back.
Oh, okay. Well, what
We
do you think
got-
is worth more? Half of the-
It's
the-
50.
We got a disagreement.
Roll 20.
Just roll
The,
off.
Boy
having-
dies. The boy
having,
dies. The
uh,
boy goes.
If
having
he
our camp
lives,
with us-
he lives. He dies, he dies.
having our camp with us, I think, is going to be far more important than having one healing potion.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think I
fine,
agree.
whatever.
I think there's the potential for us to get way more than a healing.
Oh
potion
wait,
with this.
you know what? We're having this argument for no reason. She didn't even make it yet. She's still making it. I
That's
forgot.
what I thought.
Right.
That's why I was.
Why didn't anyone correct me? Yeah, no,
that's
it's
what I
not
was
going to be
trying to
done
say.
till the end of the day anyway, so you guys don't have it.
Yeah.
Maybe he might just die, but he says, "Well, we'll do what
So
we
the
can to
kids-
keep."
Like, listening us talk
there's
about
nothing we
can
healing
do.
potion.
The kid's passed out. He's not listening to you argue. But the camp people say, "Yeah, we'll try to take care of him. We'll give him a bed and give him water and food and everything."
We gotta save his family too, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going to do
We
that.
can't just take him back ourselves, because his family is probably gonna get.
You could, but yeah, then it would take a lot longer because you're a couple of hours away from town at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't think he'd be too happy about it either.
Send the party back with the kid. Send them back.
All right.
No, stay here.
They could keep them
I
alive.
disagree.
They could keep them alive here. There's no reason to send them back.
Yeah, there are beds in the farmhouse. Shock says, well, we should get going. The kid says his family's under attack.
All right. Let's go.
Fine.
Fine. All right, so the group will quickly... Are you going to try to do this quickly, or are you going to like try to be stealthy as you approach this?
I guess we'll try and be. We might as well try and be stealthy, right, boys? Even though I'm wearing heavy armor, it's probably not going to work out. very well.
Unless it's like they're gonna be murdered by, they're gonna be like Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru when we get over there.
There's a couple of skeletons laying next to the house.
Well, you're not saying it's going to make us slower, right? You're just saying you're going to.
I mean, you'd be coming up on the farm a little slower, obviously, because you'd be trying to be quiet. So it'll slow you down a little bit if you're trying to be stealthy.
Okay.
So you
I
want...
prefer to be somewhat stealthy.
Want to run in guns a-blazing, or you want to try to be measured?
Sounds like
I want to try and be a
measured.
little measured.
Cool.
Alright.
All right, let me check something.
We do have that hawk, right? He can.
That's
up for us.
true. You can have your hawk fly up above and kind of look.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So you are trying to approach the farm stealthy. There are some trees nearby. The hawk would tell you that it spots 4 furry humanoids near the house, and that the house is on fire, and it thinks it hears screams coming from within.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Do you still want to go stealth, or are you gonna just charge?
I think at this
I
point.
think Jimmy's gonna break into a run.
Yeah, we'll break into a run.
All right.
I'll go with Jimmy.
So you
Hearing
decide
screams.
not to take chances and just rush up, foregoing any type of surprise.
Cool.
Sorry, Beans.
Sorry,
No, I'm all
Beans.
about it.
Oh, okay.
Is Jimmy
100% all
wounded
about
right
it.
now? Why does
No,
it
I
say?
don't think so.
Why does it say you're at 7 of
marker.
17?
It must
I don't think we
be,
healed ourselves when we rested.
Oh, if you just press the full rest button, it'll do it for you. But yeah,
where's
make
that?
there's a oh, actually, well, your sheet has to be set up to have those. But let me take a look.
On my,
Yeah, so there's a long rest button.
HP.
Yeah, it might just be being weird. Let me check.
Let me try enter. And okay. Here's the long rest button. Let me hit that just to make sure.
Yeah, it looks like that fixed it. All right.
Okay, cool.
So I have your order. So as you come rushing up, yeah, like I said, unfortunately, you kind of forego any chance of being stealthy. It's kind of late at night, so it's not exactly bright out. Well, it's not late, but it's like twilight or it's evening.
Did I say that Elira actually stays back and tries to remain undercover for like practicality, that she wouldn't just run in guns a-blazing?
That sounds like something she would do.
Well, I think you have her towards the back of the party anyway. Here. You're coming
Right.
in. Okay, so this is the map. Coming in over on this side.
Shock, do something.
Come on,
Stop just
Shock.
standing there.
Get your shit together. So that's where you're coming in.
Put together.
So as you come in, you would see there are some hobgoblins here. Hang on, let me put your tokens down. It's kind of dark out, but you can still see them in the distance.
Yeah.
As you come running through the trees, one of them would yell in... Does anyone speak giant? Alright, so one of them would yell something in a language you don't understand. Go ahead and give me initiative rolls. Remember, if you're controlling an extra person, to roll for them as well. Same thing, you just click on their token and there should be an initiative button on the top of the screen.
Yeah, it's taking a second for the map to load for me. Hold on. Where is everybody? I see hobgoblins, but I don't see us.
You are
Gotta find the party.
over here.
Damn, I roll low every fucking time.
Alright. I'll get this in a second, I'm sure. Okay.
I wonder if you're still loading in or something. But you should be on the west side of the map, and in the tree area.
As we're running up, am I allowed to cast Mage Armor on myself? Or is it too late for that?
Sure, you could say you cast it as you were approaching.
Thank you.
So it is currently about
Reloading.
8 p.m. in the evening. I'll give
man,
it...
It's pretty late.
Yeah, you spent most of the day walking around looking at the farms.
Go night-night.
Let me know if you see things, Jimmy.
I have a sort of a oddly blocked out shape of available map that I can see. Oh wait, hold on. I think okay, there we go. Yep.
Alright, you see?
There's Jimmy, and is Alira on the map here? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll get her and okay.
Alright,
Wow.
we got everyone? Alright, so the first act, as you all show up, it's going to be the familiar. What altitude is that at?
He's
Go ahead and mark it.
I guess. Yeah, 30 feet.
Alright, so he's flying up at 30 feet. What's the familiar going to do? Looks like these guys are pulling out bows as they see you rushing up through the tree line.
Horse.
I'm sorry, is the house the structure above us to the right, or the far structure across the field?
Oh, good question.
One that's on fire, because I assume we could see that.
Yes, in fact, that would be giving off a bunch of light. So the house is right there, definitely on fire, and sounds like there are people inside of it.
So
Monsters.
I would telepathic tell the hawk to fly towards the house, and let me know how many people you see.
It would go screech, so go ahead, fly towards the house. I assume it's going to do its full movement.
Yeah, just its full movement. It's not going to take. And then
So
take the dodge action.
there's a bunch of smoke in the house. It would tell you it does not see anyone yet. But then it takes the dodge action. Alira, what is she going to do? So you can take the stealth action under cover. So if you are in trees, you can attempt to hide. Though that would be your action, because she's not a level 3 rogue yet. She can't stealth as a bonus action.
And you get, is it 2 squares of movement per 5 feet of whatever speed, or whatever the equation is. She has 30 speed, does she get 6 squares of movement?
Yeah, if you use the ruler, it'll kind of tell you. If you do 2 diagonals, it'll be less movement. But if you like run the straight line, you'll be okay.
Doesn't seem like there's really much for her to do, specifically at this point.
She could probably either fire at someone or hide and like fire next turn when she's stealthed.
Right. I think I'm gonna move her a little further forward into the trees and stealth then.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably a good idea not to draw aggro right away.
What did I do with the character actively, or do I
So
just say I'm doing
if you click on the token, there's a button for check. If you click that, you choose stealth.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you just kind of... I'll let you know who you hide from.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Come on, Jimmy.
Alright,
Assuming
15.
I'm-
You are successfully hidden from all of them right now. As long as you remain under cover and they don't do an active perception. Alright, so she is hiding for her turn, dodging into the bushes and vanishing. Beans, what are you going to do?
Oops.
We heard screams from inside the firehouse.
Yes.
Cool.
Firehouse subs.
Then, I'll look at the party and say, I'm going to try to get into the house. I guess cover my back.
Shock says, "Don't do that. You're a wizard. Let me go in. Help them fight these guys."
Okay, Shock. You know best.
Okay, Dad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he would suggest he's probably better equipped to deal with a raging fire.
Okay.
And stay in cover. They got bows.
Oh, is this thing right here? Is this like a building? Or is that a field?
This is the building here. This is a field
This
right
stuff.
here. Yeah, that's a field.
Does it provide any cover? Like, can they see over that? Because they're pretty short, right?
Yeah, there's no well, they're medium sized, but there's nothing actually growing right now.
Ah, shit. Okay.
These trees would provide cover though.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to run 15 feet up to the air. Launch a chill touch at that guy.
Oh, good shot. So 16 AC up, 19 would hit, blasting him with a chill touch, doing 3. As he is withered by some necrotic damage and now is taking aim at you. Anything else?
I'm hiding behind these trees.
Okay, that is it for you. Across the field, this guy comes running out into the open, bow in hand. He is going to take aim at Shock, because Shock is the easiest target. Who is in range, and fortunately for Shock's not under cover, but he does have a high AC. Pew! No, Shock would block, catching the arrow with his shield and say, "Hi, bastard." That is it for that guy. Jimmy. Shock says, "Careful,
Yeah.
Jimmy. Don't get caught out in the open. They got bows."
I'm thinking about this. If I dash, do I get double move?
Yes. You would do your movement, and then you could move as an action again.
I get a full 16 hexes.
And do you have the bonus action monk thing?
Well, I'd give me a move or just an attack.
Step over line can let you like.
Dash is a bonus action.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can spend 1 key point. So, and we had a long rest, so I have 2 key points. All right. Let me think about this real quick. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, actually, I can just take a dash, I think, and make it to behind this tree over here.
Okay.
Which I know I range for this guy over here, but I think that's what I'm going to do.
So you probably want to go here, just so you are... Because right now this guy is an open shot at you. Alright, so you kind of make sure you have cover from everyone. That was, I assume you did a normal dash, right? No step of the wind?
Yeah, no, I have 40 moves, so I get 8 and then 16, so all the way over there, and then I think I'm just going to stay there and get ready to square up.
Okay. Alright, so you would end your turn then. Oh, you were done, right?
Yes.
Alright, so this guy is gonna start running north up this way. He is gonna fire at you in cover. Your AC against him would be 17 because of the trees that are giving you cover.
Okay.
Pew! Nope, it would hit one of the tree branches and he curses. This one up here is going to draw his sword, move down 30 feet, and take a swing at you, two-handed. Oh yeah, 20 is going to connect, cutting you for 4 points of slashing. And he would say something in Goblin to his allies. Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
Okay, that's it for
No.
him.
Real quick, I'm trying to make sure I don't have any monk thing I could do to protect against that, but I don't.
No,
think
you
so.
don't.
All right, cool.
If he shot at you, you would. You could do deflect missiles.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy's gonna back up here. With his bow, he's gonna fire at you. You would still have cover, so your AC against him would be 17, but he is offered sneak attack because you're distracted. Or martial advantage, as they
Oh,
call
no.
it. Pew! Oh, 19 is gonna hit. Now, do you want to use your reaction to deflect arrows?
I would say yes. What is the mechanic involved in that?
Well, you have that ability, right, as a monk?
I don't have it listed specifically unless it's a sub thing of another thing.
Oh, is that a higher level you get that? Maybe you don't have it
It
yet.
might be.
Checking.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but I do have the ability to take a dodge as a bonus action, but I don't think I can do that if Can I do that if I use
It's too late at this point. You could have done it before, but now you would have had to do it on your turn. So yeah, you might have wanted to dodge, but yeah, 19 is gonna hit you. So you take 5 and a d6,
Oosh.
which would be you take 11.
Oh, come on. Well, that's not great.
That is it for him. Nick.
Jimmy is not
Holy
good
shit.
at all. I am.
Jimmy is badly wounded. He just got shot with an arrow.
I'm gonna move up here.
Is there a indicator for that?
Yeah, so you would skull and crossbones yourself. Yeah.
Uh-oh, wait, is he...
I'm bad. He hit me for 11 damage.
He's near death.
Jesus.
We gave that. We don't have that healing potion either.
Alright, I guess bonus action.
Shit.
Oh, why did it... Okay, hold on. Anyways, I guess as a bonus action then I will...
Yeah, dodge action might have been good there.
Hex this guy.
Alright.
I'll use
Do I have
hex.
to prepare a dodge action in future if I'm
So there's a
worried
spell
about
slot.
something happening?
Yeah, I mean, if you put yourself up front and you think a bunch of people are going to attack you, the nice thing about Monk is you can dodge as a bonus action. You spend one of your key points to Step of the Wind, and then you can dodge and do everything else.
And
But-
then
Do
I
have to
will...
prepare that beforehand? I'm sorry, Nick. I don't mean to.
Yeah, you have to, on your turn, you would say you're dodging, and then anyone attacking you till your next turn would have disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Go ahead, Nick. What are you doing?
And then that same guy, I guess that'll shoot an Eldritch Blast.
All right, AC 16.
Nice.
Yeah, 22 will strike.
Yeah.
Oh. So 2 force and 6.
Oh yeah, and then
D6.
a D6. Nice, that's right. Oh my god, Hex, you're amazing.
Oh, and can you link Hex just so it's in the
Yes.
the what's it called? The chat. The battle catalog thingy.
Hex.
Oh, and also that would spend a spell slot and you would be concentrating. So yeah, D6 extra damage. And mark yourself as concentrating. Alright, so he takes 3. Ugh, as you blast him. Anything else, Nick?
No, No, I guess that's all.
Alright, so Shock goes.
Which one's concentrating? This one? Oh god, it's not letting me. Oh god, not that.
It's the one with the guy holding his head and like little lines coming out. I think it's like
It's
5
like
or 6
being
lines
super
down.
laggy.
Alright, so Shock is rushing up, healed up. You're gonna have him go into the house, right?
That was the plan. How much? Yeah. 30,
Unless you want to approach
34.
carefully and dodge this turn instead of just dashing. But no one's really. They're all kind of aiming at your monk now because he's up front.
It's bad out here, man.
I'm getting shot. I need some help.
Yeah.
Attack this guy.
Tough
Do
crowd.
something.
Get in there, Shock. He's like, I thought I was getting the guys out of the building. What am I doing?
Yeah.
If he dashes, he can enter the building this turn. If you want to have him just rush in.
Cool.
Jimmy's still up. He's like, I'm okay. Get him out.
As he's running past Jimmy, Shock will yell, "Retreat! Get out of there! Make them come to us!"
You can't tell me what Shock's doing. I'm Shock. You just that's fine. But yeah, Shock will be like, "Careful, Jimmy. Don't get overwhelmed." As he rushes in. So that was Shock. Wait, didn't Nick just go? Is there 2 Nicks on the board? Are there 2 Nicks?
I see the hawk highlighted right now.
Yeah, the Hawk's highlighted right now.
Or no, the hawk is not highlighted. The hawk is next up.
Yeah, it says Nick. I'm just gonna delete this. I don't know why there's 2 Nicks. All right, so new round, Hawk. What's Hawk doing?
I mean, we could use 2 Nicks. Sure.
I bet.
Hawk is gonna fly 60 feet this way. Dodge again. Do you see more than 4?
He only sees the 4 hobgoblins.
Cool. And that's the hawk's turn.
This guy yells in Goblin and points to the hawk, and you see these 2 guys taking aim at him. That's it for the hawk, Elira. So she is hidden, so anyone she fires at within range she'll have advantage and sneak attack on.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
try to. Let's see. Want to do.
oh.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I just realized I don't have her... She has a short bow. Here, let me put
Yeah, I
it...
was gonna say that's no good.
I don't think I added it, so let me do that.
Stab in the trees.
Short bow.
Although it does have a range of 60 feet. Just keep that in mind.
Right.
Let's see. She's
that's
level
not
2. That's 5. So she can attack at disadvantage, or she can move a little closer. But
If
I'm not
if I were
sure.
here, can I reach? What's the measure? Let's see. 1, 2.
55.
Okay. Does she have to? Is she still in stealth if she goes over there to attack first? Or does she break?
No,
stealth
she, as long as she stays in cover, she's still stealthing.
Okay, she's gonna run over here then and take an attack at, take a shot at this guy.
Alright, sorry, just give me one moment to give you that thing.
I'll save me.
Yeah. I'll save myself.
Through the
Alright, so... Okay, I should have added the short bow. Now let me just put the macro for it in there. Alright, so you should see a short bow up in the...
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
13. Oof, that unfortunately will miss. Even with the advantage, AC is 16. So she curses as the arrow flies past him. And I assume that's it for her.
Guess so, yeah.
Okay. So her turn ends. Next up is going to be Bean. What are you gonna do?
Oh.
And I'm just gonna take over for Shock from here. So you don't have to
Great.
worry about what he's doing in the house. I'll take care of that. Although if he rolls poorly, you might not save the people's parents.
Great.
You'll have to trust in Shock.
And
Shock
shock
we
we
trust.
trust.
Exactly.
WWSD.
What would
Where's
Shock
Timmy
do?
when we need him?
Pew! Oh, nice shot. Yeah, 19 would strike him again. He'd go,
Yes.
"Ah!"
Hopefully it's wrong, but
He is once again chilled by the touch. Ooh.
5 damage.
He is badly wounded, withered almost to an inch of his life. He would say in common, "Kill the wizard!" But anything else?
I'm gonna spend my last movement to hide over here.
Behind the tree, alright? The hobgoblin looks over, sees you're behind the tree. You in range? Let's see.
No. I feel like he's got a longbow on me.
Nope.
He does have a longbow, but I think you are actually out of range. I think longbow's 120.
Nice.
Let me double check that. Longbow.
I trust your wisdom.
Oh, 150, you are in range. Alright.
Ah, shit.
Oh, shit.
He says something in Goblin and takes aim. Your AC against him right now is 18 because of the cover.
Nice.
Actually, he sees Nick concentrating and out in the open. Alright. You know what? He's going to try to take down Jimmy. He wants to at least have one person down.
Also, I have Eldritch Mind.
Pew! Oh, Jimmy! You are shot.
Oh,
I resent this.
Alright, you take another 7 and are down and dying.
Jimmy dies every combat.
Jimmy runs out front and gets shot up. The hell, guys.
I was trying to help.
I can't even move. I can't even get to you. You're so fast.
You're just too fast, yeah.
I can't even move.
Jimmy, come back! You're crazy! Alright, so this guy will then go, yeah, do like a little fist bump, and then he's gonna, or fist pump, and then he's gonna move up 30 feet, getting ready to fire again. Jimmy, I need you to whisper me a death save.
Alright, I think I remember how to do this time.
Just set to whisper, and then, yeah, you got it. So you know what you got. The hobgoblin over here, it's like, no, I don't trust that fucking bird. He's gonna take aim. Pew! Disadvantage 13.
That is the AC.
Pop!
Nick defeats it. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So the bird pops.
Oof.
That's it for that guy. This guy here is going to could stab you while you're down, but I think he's more concerned with the guy shooting at him. So he is going to get behind the tree here, pull out his bow, and take a shot at Nick. Pew! Oh no, flies past you and does not hit. This guy up here will also shoot at Nick. Pew! Nope. Once again, flies overhead, misses. Nick.
Okay.
Bunch of arrows flying. Your shield is up. So far, you're okay. Unlike poor Jimmy, you just got, like, peppered with arrows.
Go up 5, 10, 15.
One guy did
20,
like
25.
400 of my health.
Yeah.
Alright, move here, and I guess I just shoot another Eldritch Blast at this guy, so.
The dying one?
Yeah, the dying.
Alright, so he's in cover. AC against you is 18 right now.
Alright. Come on.
Pew! Nope, it's gonna hit the tree and dissipate. Anything else?
Can the hawk use a healer's kit?
Hawk is dead.
Oh, the hawk's dead. Never mind.
Dead?
Hobgoblin shot it.
I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Yeah.
All right. Inside the house, Shock is doing something. All right.
We really could use you out here, Shock. It's
Yeah.
It's on fire in here.
not looking good.
Elira.
Right. So she can't really get to an angle where she can attack this hobgoblin. with,
She can't sneak
Right.
attack it because she doesn't have an ally next to him, but she can just fire at him. His AC against her would be 18 right now because of the cover.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
that's probably what she's gonna do anyway.
All right. So she would yell, "Someone get over and distract him," and take aim. Pew! Nope, it's gonna hit the tree, and she curses. So I assume that's it for her.
Yeah. She says, "Jimmy, my love." No.
Oh my! All right, so Bean.
Don't think that's what she's.
Hearing Olira call Jimmy. Dude,
I don't think that's canon.
I mean, it's recorded.
This is
Chill
this
out.
is maybe this is like Jimmy's having like dreams while he's dying. So, yeah, exactly. He's having like femur dreams.
Cool. I'm gonna try to shoot that guy.
All right, he would have cover from Nick. So, well, I guess
That's
from the
fine.
tree too. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Man, you're like a fucking sharpshooter with that spell
Holy
today. All right.
For 1 point of damage.
Well, he only had 1 point of health.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, sorry. He is he's dying, but yeah, he is down and dying. Anything
Nick,
else?
Can you stabilize Jimmy?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
You guys wait till I
Where?
level up. Jimmy's gonna be real helpful someday.
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy's a beast. I don't think I want to lay down. I'm not
It's
gonna lay
in
down.
Bixby's
I'll just
hand.
stand and make it. Cool. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So that is it for now. Okay, so that's it for that. That's it for Bean. This guy back here is like, oh, that kid. He's gonna move up here. 25, and he is gonna take aim
Get high cover.
at Bean. He's out in the open. Pew! Oh, but misses, luckily.
Nice.
Jimmy, we need another death save.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong thing.
Wait,
Why does
what?
it keep doing that?
No. What happened?
What's the matter?
You okay, Jimmy? Are
He's-
you all right?
He's dying,
Thank God, he's.
but he's not. Well, at least you don't think he's dead yet.
Oh no.
Jimmy, no!
Jimmy.
Alright, so Jimmy, your turn ends. This guy is dying as well.
Just on top of each other.
You're just both laying there. Ugh. Ugh. All right. That's it for that guy. This guy up here is going to fire at Bean because they just saw you take their friend down. Oh, wait. Yeah, this guy up here. Bean! Oh, yeah. 21 will strike.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
No, I don't think shield will do anything. 18.
I will. Wait. I'll cast.
I'm gonna shield that.
Yeah, shield it. That would still hit you because that would be 21.
Okay, so I was right.
Meets it,
right
beats
now
it.
doing that. Yeah,
Hold
so
on,
I'm
hold
not gonna
on.
shield it.
Hold on.
Alright, so Nick is doing silvery barbs as a reaction.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spend your reaction in a first level spell, and he will roll again.
Okay.
Who are you giving advantage to?
Shit. I can't give it to myself, right?
Uh,
I
let's
guess
see.
I'll give it to
Yeah,
Illyria.
you have to give it to someone else.
Creature?
All right, so
Okay.
Lyra.
You can choose yourself. You can choose yourself. It just has to be different than the person.
Different than
Oh,
the target.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I can give it to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to myself. Yeah.
All right. So reroll. Pew! Nope, that's gonna miss. Mark yourself as using a reaction. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because it's your turn now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm gonna move right over to Jimmy, and I'll use a healer's kit to stabilize him. Right.
Wait, where'd your token go?
I moved it right next to Jimmy.
Well, let's see you on the map.
Oh, did you
I just
delete
see
me?
him.
I'm right here under the stream.
Oh, that was really weird. Okay, I see you now. All right, so you use your action to stabilize Jimmy. You said.
Yeah.
You have a healer's kit, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you quickly drop. Well, you have to drop your sword and pull out the healer's kit. So Jimmy is stabilized. Anything else?
I told Jimmy get behind cover. Yeah, stay in cover.
All right, so Jim. Well, he's dying, but he's still at 0 hit points, so he can't do anything. He can just lay there
Oh.
until he gets healed.
Jesus. Okay. Good job, Jimmy. Can I pick my sword back up?
Thanks, bud.
No, because you already used the item interaction to pull out the healer's kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I guess that's it. Oh wait, no, bonus action. I'll recast Hex on this guy up here, I guess.
All right, so you move your hex over.
Yeah.
Actually, could you link the hex description really quick?
You might have to be within 30 feet.
Let's
Within
see.
range.
Okay,
It's
so
90 feet.
he doesn't have to die, he just has to drop to 0. Alright, so he is at 0. So the hex is transferred over to that guy. Ugh.
That nerd. Okay, cool. Yeah, now I'm done. Sweet.
Alright. So Shock is doing stuff inside the house.
Ah, shit. I actually didn't want to cast it on that guy. Can I cast it on this guy?
Sure.
I'm really sorry. Yeah.
Put it on this guy.
Thank you. Okay.
Alright, new round, Illyra.
All
Thought
right.
you had advantage, but you don't.
Illyra,
Nick teased
Mad
you.
with grief to the death of her beloved Jimmy the Spring.
Yeah, he
Move
keeps
up to me.
keep putting words into her mouth. You are in range of this hobgoblin. Or wait, no, you're not.
Yeah,
You
I
would have to
guess-
get
I
out of
mean,
cover.
not
But
very
he is
effective.
next to. Well, he's next to Nick now. So if you hit him, it would be a sneak attack. Nick is
Yeah,
offering
you
a
should.
distraction. Well, you have to move a little closer to shoot at him, or else you'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah, she's gonna break out sort of over. Let's see, is this within range of me?
Well, she could move out, shoot, and move back in because she only has to be 5 feet towards him.
They all have longbows. I feel like she needs to just. All right, whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, let me. How do I?
So
how
if
do I
you
get that
move,
little measuring guy going, that's useful.
just one of your icons on the side of the screen is a ruler. So
Oh,
if you
I
go,
see.
so if
Okay.
you go here, you're within 60. Then you could fire and just move back into the brush,
All right, let's do that then.
or you could be out in the open, take a risk. It's
I
up
feel
to
like you should move up into these
Yeah.
bushes up here eventually because these guys are all longbow users, so you're gonna have to move up anyways.
It's your call, though.
But yeah, it's up to you.
Okay, well,
Alright.
hold on.
you. You're out of range again, though, from there.
What's her move? It's
30 feet. So she's used 15 feet of movement so far.
so let's I guess just move her. I was in range over there for an attack.
Yeah, you're in range here to shoot if you want.
Let's just take a shot. I know she's out in the open
Oh,
now, but
23. That would indeed
Chow.
strike for your damage and then a sneak attack roll, which should also be one of your buttons.
Okay. So what's the damage on her attack?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This guy is unconscious. I was looking at the
Oh.
wrong guy. We'll say you shot at that guy.
Hell yeah.
Although that wouldn't be with sneak attack, unfortunately. But yeah, go ahead and roll damage. So
What's the damage on the short bow?
Click on short bow in the chat. It'll roll it
Ooh.
Oh,
in the
I
chat.
remember.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
I was gonna say 20 damage. Hell yeah, brother.
No, she's not that good. She's level 2. Oh, nice shot though. That would be enough to down him.
Consider it.
Because he was
Hell
already
yes.
wounded from that icy blast or chilling touch. So that
Nice job,
guy
Lyra.
is now dying.
Picks the right person.
Why does it
Hits
keep
the right
doing
one.
that?
Big
That's
sweet
annoying.
hand.
Biggsby's hand.
All
Does
right.
somebody have it on? I don't see it.
Bigsby.
Chalk is using Bigsby's.
All right, bring it on, Habos. Habo Gabo.
Hey, that's a slur.
Alright, you know what? I'm just going to delete the Bigsby's hand condition. We're not using that in this game anyway.
Not yet.
Alright, so that guy is down and dying. That's it for Alira, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. Bean.
Cool. What is the symbol on this guy?
He is dying.
He's down. Oh, great.
Not dead yet, but dying.
You there. Feel my chill punch. Ow.
Hell yeah.
No, 7 will miss. Firing past him. Anything else?
Cool. I'm gonna run over here and go prone.
Okay. So that is it for you. This hobgoblin says, "Oh, I see Alira out in the open." He will yell once again back at the barn, something in a language you don't understand. And then he's going to take a shot at Nick.
But I'm in cover, right? So my AC is even higher.
Your AC is 21 versus him.
Fuck yeah.
Pew! Nope, that will miss.
Sorry, bitch.
Jimmy, I need another death save.
No, I stabilized.
Right?
Oh, right, you stabilize them. So you're just laying there, dying but stable. Alright, the hobgoblin is going to take a shot at Alira. Pew! Alira dodges and says, "Shit, I need to get back to cover." That's it for him. This guy is dying. That's it for his turn. This guy is dying. And that is it for his turn. Bottom of the round, Nick. What are you gonna do?
Is picking up my sword free?
It's a bone, or it's an item interaction. You get one of those for free per turn.
Okay, so I'll pick up my sword.
Okay.
Does that equip it for me or?
Yeah, it's in your hand now.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. Then I will move 30 feet, which is right there. I think that was right there, right? I think. I want to say.
Yeah, if you press Q while you
Yep.
move, it'll measure as you go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm right here. Does this give me disadvantage if I fire an Eldritch Blast from this distance, or no?
No, because you're
right
not
next to him.
adjacent.
Okay, sweet. And then I'll just shoot an Eldritch Blast at this nerd.
Alright. So you chant firing a blast right in his face.
Yeah, I'll be like... Oh, wait, how do I do it? Hold on. Where is it? Where's my spell? Where's my thing? Oh my god. Do I just click it? Yeah, there we go. 19.
Ooh, yeah.
baby!
Versus a 16 that will strike. Oh.
1. Okay. And then
All
my
right.
D6.
Blast him for 1 and then 4,
5.
so 5. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
I say, Shock, are you going to do anything, or do I have to do it all myself? And then
Shock can't hear you over the raging fire that threatens to end his life.
All right.
So at the end of the round, Shock is doing things in the building. Okay. New round, Illyra. What do you wish to do? Unfortunately, there's no one adjacent to an enemy, so you don't have sneak attack. And you might want to start moving up if you're going to back up Nick.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try to. Both of the hobgoblins are downed over here, right?
The two on the trees are, yes, and Jimmy. Poor Jimmy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess she's
Definitely
just
need
gonna
to back up
move
Jimmy.
forward. And I guess maybe just take a pot shot. Can you reach to the guy, Rennick?
Yes, you're just in
that's
range.
60 feet.
All right, let's do that then.
All
That
right.
makes sense.
He does have cover from Nick, though. No, 15 is not going to hit.
All right, just whistling by Nick.
Like, damn it, Illyra. These NPCs can't do anything.
Oh, speaking of my advantage, do I get to like choose when I get to use it, or did I have to use it?
It would have been used on your next roll. So it would have been used
okay,
on that Eldritch
I would have
Blast.
made it anyways.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, anything else for Illyra?
Nah.
All right. Her turn will end. Beans. What you gonna do, Beans?
I am going to stand up.
Illyra would yell, "Stop laying around, you stupid kid!" and give you a wink.
The one that Nick's running up to,
All right, Nick is providing him cover, so his AC is 18 right now.
Sorry, guys. I'll step to the side next turn. Don't worry.
don't
Get out of the way!
Yeah, I'm like right in the way. I should have not did that, but whatever.
It wouldn't have mattered.
All right.
Way, and
Yeah.
then I'll,
A chill,
shoot up behind
an arrow and a chill touch go flying past you at this point, Nick. Like, uh-oh.
Watch where you're fucking aiming.
All right, so that's it for Bean.
Yep.
All right, this guy is going to pull out his sword, step forward, and take the dodge action, ending his turn.
He would.
What? Wuss.
There
Wuss,
is
wuss.
a bang on the barn door, which will explode open. And a
Shock.
large thing comes stepping out.
Fuck me, bro.
What is that?
Hard, right?
Okay.
It has a very big battle axe, and it is going to yell something in giant as it charges forward. Getting to here with its dash, because it was actually moving around in the barn, and ending its turn. Jimmy is still down. The hobgoblin will say, took you long enough. And he's going to take aim and fire at Nick, who luckily has cover with the... Oh, wait, actually, he can do...
I definitely have cover.
He's going to move up to here.
Pussy.
And now you would not have cover. Pew! Oh, his bow fucks up and he drops his arrow. He's like, ah, damn it!
Can't hit what you can't see, baby.
Okay, hobgoblin. Oh, he rolls a natural 20 and he stands back up. Oh,
What?
he is back up and alive.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. He is like, his blood leaking out of his mouth. He's gonna just roar and charge at Illyra. She's like, oh shit. I thought he was dead! Ah! Oh, she dodges. Someone kill this thing. That's it for that guy. This one Fails a death save. Ugh.
Nice.
Nick. It's getting
I guess I'll
hairy.
yell. I guess I'll yell at Beans and Illyria. Said, help Illyria and get behind cover. I'll take care of the rest of these.
I'll fight everyone.
Yep, I'll swing at this hobgoblin in front of me with. I'll solo him. Let's go.
Alright, he's dodging, so you're at disadvantage.
Oh shit!
You can
man.
do it.
Sorry, I should have marked him with the dodge.
I guess that's my. It's not my best option, is it? Hold on. Okay, then I guess I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast. Ah, fuck. I don't know.
This guy is AC 12, so he's much lower AC. But you would be at disadvantage if you shot, because this guy's next to you.
You can also retreat back.
Oh, if I shoot at this guy, I'm at disadvantage as well.
Yeah, if you have a melee attacker next to you, anyone you shoot at, you're at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just shoot the guy. I'll just swing at the guy in front of me. Okay. Well. I
Oh,
missed.
no, 7 will not be enough. Anything else?
No, I guess that's it. Yeah, can't go anywhere.
Alright, the second story window is going to break at this point. And it looks like a blanket rope comes out. And Shock is going to come climbing down with 2 people on his back. He looks badly wounded. But he has 2 people with him, which you assume are alive, but you're not sure. But yeah, he is badly wounded, being at
Fuck.
5 health points left.
Great.
Coughing, and looks like he's burned. But that's the end of the round. Lyra, she yells,
It's
"Shock!
about time."
Help!" Although this
I guess
guy's pretty wounded. He's at yeah. She could possibly just take him out.
she's gonna try to stab him with a sword.
She
That'd be
pulls her
deadly.
short sword out. Oh, he blocks with his blade. Think.
No.
Says, "Not today, child." Gets ready to counterattack. That's it for her. Bean.
Oh. I'll turn to Shock. Say, help him to safety. I think we'll take care of all of this.
He nods. Actually, he's trying to do medicine checks on the dying people he just saved. So he's going to be doing that for at least 2 rounds.
Yeah.
He's like basically like doing CPR on them. He's like, "Come on, breathe, breathe."
That dude right next to, not Melody, Lyra is gonna get chill touched.
Yes.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, he's dead. Get fucked. Get
Oh,
fucked.
nice shot.
That was a good roll.
So he once again goes down. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. The hobgoblin is going to use
Maybe we
his
had a monk.
action to pull out his shield and strap it on, and he is now at 18
Fuck.
AC. Not dodging this round though, because he had to strap his shield on. The big guy is going to come rushing up and take a mighty battle axe swing at you, which you
Nothing.
throw your shield up blocking. He will yell, "Surround him, you moron!" To which the half ogre will give him a dirty look and then walk around you, getting flank. But not this turn. Jimmy's down. Hobgoblin is going to say, "Die already," and take a shot at Nick. Ooh, sooner or later it was going to happen. 22, I assume, will hit you. For 3 and a sneak attack of 4, so 7 points of damage. As an arrow gets stuck in your armor,
Nice.
but pierces a little. That is it for him. This guy is dying.
I guess I need a concentration save, right?
Oh,
Since I
yeah.
took a
Yeah, you do. So
save. What is it?
it would just be a
Constitution?
con save.
Okay, but yeah, I might have. Yeah, that's 11.
11, yeah, you're fine. So this guy, another. Ooh, he fails. He's dying. Nick, you're up. You got 3 guys on you. It's getting a little bit hairy.
Yeah, this guy. So I have Hexblade's Curse. Is it a Is it a bonus action? It doesn't really. You gain a bonus. I don't know. If it's a bonus action or what. It just basically.
It says
gives me,
as a
like,
bonus
19 and-
action. Yeah, so you use a bonus action to do it.
Okay, I'll put it on this nerd right here.
All right. So you can put it on the guy you have the normal hex on as well. But it's up to you. All right. So you put it on that guy.
And then I'll take a swing at the big ogre.
All right. AC is only 12. He's not well armored.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh yeah, 20 will strike him.
It's not a nat 20 though, is it?
No, it's a 15 you
Okay,
rolled.
So it's not a critical hit. Okay. Alright. 7 slashing.
So he staggers back a little, still looking pretty healthy. Anything else?
I say focus the ogre. And I'll just yell it out.
Alright.
That's it.
Shock does CPR. He successfully saves one of the people. New round, Alira. He says, wish I had that goddamn healing potion right about now.
Give it to the kid.
No, you didn't give it to anyone. Alira or Melody's still making
I
it.
know.
Wish we
But it
had.
sounds better if we gave it
I
to the
guess instead of
Damn. We don't have any heals. It sucks,
with
man.
the short sword, she's gonna run over here.
Yeah.
Attack
Yes.
with the short bow.
The ogre?
Well, I was gonna say the goblin, the hobgoblin that was attacking.
He's got
her.
18.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
got a shield out now.
The ogre only has 12, right?
Yeah, the ogre has much lower AC.
Okay, but she here. Do I have a clean shot from here, or does it affect the roll?
So if you moved into the trees, you'd have a clear shot. Right now, he'd have cover from you because you're behind the tree, on the other side. Yeah, so you kind of move up to where the tree is and take a shot. Oh yeah, 20 will strike. Let's go ahead and roll
Nice.
damage and sneak.
Nice.
7.
Nice.
Ooh, 19. Oof.
12? Holy
What?
shit.
You shoot him right in the back.
Fuck yeah.
He is badly wounded and looks very angry at you. Grrr. Anything else?
That's all for her.
All right, Bean.
Cool. Well,
Shock says, I'll do my best, Bean. Get in there, help him. As he starts doing CPR on the mom.
the plan. No, I can't. I'm gonna chill touch the big guy that everybody has been hitting.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes. 22 will
Hell yeah.
strike him. Ooh.
Okay.
Not enough to bring him down, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's one damage. That's
Freezes,
one less damage we gotta do, boys. It's one less damage.
frees his nipple a little. He's uncomfortable.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It gets-
Alright, is that it for you?
Yeah.
Alright, so the hobgoblin now has flank on you, so he gains +2. Nope, it's gonna miss. The half ogre is enraged, and he's gonna charge a lira, giving you an oppie if you want to take it.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Alright, suspend your reaction.
Okay, how do I do that?
So that is just this mark for future reference. But go ahead, take your swing. Oh yeah, 13 just hits.
Nice.
Woohoo! 10 damage,
Nice,
baby.
nice.
Oh, so
Shake him out.
he goes down.
Fuck.
Never done that.
Didn't
Never
even
run
get a
away.
chance.
Fuck him up.
Alira has a little bit of a panic attack, but then she sees him goes down and she just gives you the respect nod. She gets ready to fire again. All right, Jimmy's down. This guy yells.
Never even had a chance.
This guy yells something in Goblin. Then he's
Probably like,
gonna
oh fuck, I'm shitting my pants.
rush
Yep,
this
yep.
way and
It's fucking running
fire
away.
at Nick.
See.
Pew. Well, it's gonna miss, ending his turn.
Damn right it is.
This
Yeah.
goblin, it's stable, it's still dying. His third check. This guy made his first one. Nick.
Fuck yeah, I look at Alira and I say, put in a good word to Melody for me, that I saved your life.
She says, I don't even know your girlfriend.
And then I guess I'm gonna have to take a swing at this hobgoblin. It's gonna
Alright.
be
AC 18.
yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah.
he blocks. Anything else?
I guess there's nothing else I can do. Yeah, nothing.
Alright, Shock is CPRing. Oh, he fails. Alright, he's getting nervous. He's like, don't you die on me. That's it for him. Elira.
Marcus doing a medical drama over this one.
Yeah. I need that healing push now! We're a loser!
Seems healing
Beep.
potion.
Oh god! She's
I
dying!
think. Let's see.
I guess this one's got the lowest AC right now.
Yeah, it's a 16.
I think.
Right, but I'm also wondering if maybe
She gets sneak
like,
attack on that one.
Oh wait,
though,
you have that's right.
if she can hit him.
Yeah, let me try to do that.
Phew. Alright, so
is that
you.
normal attack with the short bow to begin with if I want to hit this guy in front of Nick.
Well, you do an attack like normal. He has cover because of Nick, though. So his AC is 20 versus you right now.
Oh, well, that's not very good.
Shit, I was supposed to move.
This guy's AC is 18, again, because Nick's in the way.
Right, but he's far away as hell. So.
Oh, yeah, he'd be at disadvantage.
Just take the shot.
Take
I
the
think
shot!
she's gonna break from cover.
Oh, is she gonna run in? Oh, look at her.
Run out and go to like here and take the shot. From
Oh, I
there
see.
to get a clear-
Alright, so yeah, you go over there to get a clear shot, so he's AC 18 again. Pew! Oh, no, that's gonna miss. Alright, Bean.
Airballs it.
Flies past.
I am going to look at this one who's running away and yell out, I'm coming for you!
So shut up, you creepy little asshole.
That's awesome.
As he gets ready to fire at you.
I say that to a kid.
You creepy little asshole.
And I'll shoot this guy with.
Oh, you lied. Alright, so his AC, nope, that will miss.
Damn it.
And I
Alright,
would also yell to Shock, I believe in you, you can do it.
alright. So this guy. He's gonna move over here, trying to keep you as a cover, and he's gonna swing at you.
You ain't gonna hit though.
Oh, maybe he
Damn it.
will. Oh, so he gets a nasty cut, putting you to near death, and I need a concentration check.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get this -8. Jesus. Save. Con. Submit.
All right, yeah. So you're doing okay still. That's it for him. The ogre is dying. Oh, I forgot to roll this thing. All right, so he has one save and one fail. As he is still down and dying. That's it for him. So this guy up here, let's move over this way. Take another shot at Jimmy. What does he give cover?
What did Jimmy do?
Oh, you get sneak attack against Jimmy.
Technically, I would be prone.
Or sorry, not Jimmy. Nick.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's cruel.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Sit down.
Wait,
No.
am I not provided cover by his friend though?
you are. I just was checking that, and yeah. So you have +2 to your AC.
That's right.
Pew! Oh no, natural one. He curses. This guy is stable. Who else? Yeah, that guy is still dying. Nick.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna move over a little bit here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a.
I'm
Yeah, I
a dead
guess.
body.
Oh, man, what am I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Fuck. All right, it doesn't matter. I guess yeah. I'm taking another swing. Fuck me.
All right. I was gonna block that. Shock. Oh, shock fails again. He's like, oh god, I'm losing her.
Oh,
And that's a 2-1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Well, I was gonna say something before my turn ended. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go into a new round, but I think we need to end here because we're a little over. So let's do MVP votes and wrap it up next time. Suddenly have 3 new people.
GM space slash.
/W space GM space the name of who you're voting for. Basically /whisper space GM.
Oh, that makes sense. that I can remember. This was also like abstract to me.
What does
so
W mean?
What the fuck is a W?
Alright, so Nick, with 2 votes, you were MVP. You gain inspiration.
Yeah, Nick.
Well done,
guys.
everyone.
I died immediately. I ran.
Yeah, you just ran right up into the front and just got shot. I got this, guys! Oh, oh god! You should have taken the dodge action. That probably would have saved you. But
Well,
you're still
we
learning it.
learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day I'm growing.
Every day. Alright, well, I'm going to take some notes, but you guys are welcome to hang out or take off. And yeah, I'll see you next Sunday.
All right.
yeah,
Thank you.
fun time. Yeah, thanks for the session. That was rough. That was fun though.
That was good. We worked through it. 3-man
Yeah.
dream team.
It's the
Yeah,
dream
thanks
team.
for
Being polite. Thanks for not just wiping us out immediately.
Who, me?
Good
Well,
night,
Not just.
see y'all.
I'm just the DM.
Just the DM. Yeah, exactly. I'm just presenting the story. If you wipe out, it's not my fault. The dice.
All right. Have a good.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
See you later.
Thank you.